You ready to unlock some grandma
We're having
trauma?
a party.
Hello, and welcome to the Night of Prova. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition Homebrew Adventure, and if you can see me, I look a little funny today,
Where's your
but
hat?
not as amazing as these guys.
Hey.
Oh my god.
These guys are spectacular. Today is our Halloween episode.
Yes. I don't like the air quotes because I know it's going to traumatize us.
It's gonna be spectacular. So much spectacularness.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes. Hi, DJ.
That was Morgana. From the grave.
She's not dead. I've been
Dang.
told she could be alive.
We don't know that
Could
yet.
be
You know
alive.
So on that one
Oh,
note,
no.
Yeah.
it's really amazing that you guys didn't hit the sparks. Because
I'm
if you would have hit the
pissed
sparks,
about it.
I would have had to
You
have
would have
made the decision.
You would have. You would have had to in that moment decide if she's alive or not.
But now
Listen.
it's a coin toss.
Because nobody
knows?
remembers these things but me.
I know it's so great,
Should have
so
been
great.
like an idiot.
So, anyways,
Betty
yes,
gave me.
today is going to be. Today's going to be traumatic.
Traumatic.
Trauma Tuesday. If you didn't know, today's Veil of Shadows, and yeah,
You
it's just
don't
gonna
know,
be a lot
why
of
are
fun.
you here?
Just yeah, if you didn't know that already, I don't know what you're doing here. I can't help you. But yes, so excited about today. To recap last session, it actually was a nice session. Not very much happened. Nobody died.
Wait, there was no combat. It wasn't nice
No
though.
combat.
I actually got my feelings hurt
There's
last
no
Everybody
session.
was getting
I was
along.
actually violently upset last session. I went home and cried about the things that I said.
Yes,
Listen, there's difference between physical combat and mental combat.
Yes, that was
okay?
psychological. for
that
sure.
really
Yeah.
was.
It was mostly our own fault, but you put us
No,
in
no,
the
no, no,
veil.
no.
I
It wasn't.
didn't-
It wasn't even our own fault. It was you.
Okay, it was my
Always
fault
you.
You
after
and your dirty, stinky secrets.
Let's not talk about who hurt who.
I
No,
watched
no,
that
I wanna
episode
talk about it.
twice. Both times I'm like, this episode was amazing.
It was so good.
How awful it was, and
God.
somehow serene at the same
Yeah.
time.
Honestly,
Yes.
yeah. It
Yes.
was kind of feeling.
Both
it
of those
was,
feelings.
It was.
I was watching it at
Oh.
work, and I was just in the twilight. I was like, if I laugh, they will know.
Equally horrible, equally just peaceful and serene, and
Yeah.
like boosted up and torn down at the same time. And I'm like,
It
wow,
was truly
this is,
amazing.
Like, we
This
just
was so much fun.
fought and won for the first time in a
We
long
did.
time.
We were about
And
to
then
have
Virgil.
Which I was watching it now, and so it caught me that how can anyone hide the shards at all? We never asked. Again, just like August, it was we never asked why Virgil's eyes were glowing a
Yes.
certain color the entire
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We just never asked.
Yeah.
I
Also-
forgot about that part. Not
What's
gonna
really
lie.
funny is that your guys' eyes would always like shift depending on how close you are to the shard
Yeah.
holder. So you'd automatically see people's eyes changing, but
Yeah.
you wouldn't see, it wouldn't connect
You might not
because you're just so
register.
used to it.
It was
Is
just
that-
like with August.
It's also Virgil's tall, and who's looking him in the face? Let's be so real.
Yes.
From all the way down there?
I mean, Kashara's
good.
pretty tall.
Yes.
She's like 7.
This is true, but
7-ish.
you don't look me in the face. You don't like me.
That's also true. But glowing
He's-
blue eyes is kind of hard to miss.
5 is how tall I made him. No. We've talked about the height difference before, but it's coming up again.
How does that work?
He's casually like 30 years old.
He is also quite old.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
He's old and tall.
I mean, the thing about the species in D&D kind of brings up the casualty of
Yes.
That.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
It's fine though.
I was but a wee babe abandoned in the forest. He was being a whore.
At the exact same
At
time.
the exact same time.
Across the land.
That's right.
Virgil was receiving some payment.
Anyway.
Anywho,
Probably.
So today's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Moving on. We left off the last session with Dor giving this great eulogy kind of environment. All the dwarves at this point are all drunk because that's what they're gonna do after a big party, telling stories of all the departed dead. And it's a celebration of the lives that these people had lived. And so it's a very happy occasion, which is kind of different than what we're kind of used to. However, at the end of this session, someone in our party was questioning their backgrounds, questioning their existence and who they were and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about.
At which point, Kashara sent out a message to her mom or her grandmother, Gran,
I just wanted to say hello.
and
Sure.
said like, "Hey, what's going on?
petty
Tell me what's
thing.
going on." And Gran was kind of hiding stuff and kind of
Shady bitch.
yeah, she really was. She was definitely was.
No one's
Um,
safe.
At which point, at the end, the very, very end of the last session, the doors are knocking, the doors blow open, in which you find Septimus, which everybody in the room would notice and recognize because they're triplets.
Yeah.
So y'all look exactly the same. It looks like Julius and, oh man, I forgot the other
August.
ones.
August.
We don't talk about him.
Are now, or is now wearing different clothes yet again.
Oh, yeah.
It's different August.
Different.
Again.
Not August.
Not
Not
August.
Not August.
And so with August comes this other Tabaxi, who comes in and she says, Kashara, we need to talk. I have some things to share with you. And she kind of pulls back her...
I've been fucking riddled with this K all week.
Yes.
I'm like, does it stand for Kashara? No, it can't stand for Kashara. It's gotta stand for something else. I don't know.
So, yeah, I can see you holding
Yeah,
your head.
I know, you know.
Okay, so in comes Graham. She reveals her shoulder basically, and there's a large K on there. The first thing that go to your mind is the fact that you've never seen this, and you haven't seen it for an obvious reason. Number one, she's always wearing like something over it, but even when she's not wearing something over it, the hair grows over these wounds, so you don't see them. But she's actually trimmed it away to reveal that there is a very clear capital K on her shoulder. It says, "We need to talk."
You having a stroke?
I can't tell if I should be happy because it's a Gran, but man, because you told me to.
Is she not having a stroke for 12 months?
You know what? Fair.
Hi, Gran.
Hi, Gran. Missed you.
And I'm gonna
Hi,
whisper
guys.
and be like, "You told me that you couldn't come, Gran," as I lean in for a hug. You told me that you weren't gonna be here, Gran. What's going on?
I realized that you wouldn't be able to put this aside, and that you were going to go there regardless of my wishes. You're very impulsive. You're very.
Yeah. Go on.
So rather than just tell you not to go, I'm going to tell you some reasons why you should not go. But it seems like we're interrupting as you look at the rest of the dwarves, and everybody's quiet, and they're all looking at you guys.
I'm gonna look around at them. Oh, everyone, this is my Gram. She's the nicest one in the world. She loves me. She's the only one left, I think. But hi, this is Gram.
If a tabaxi could look ashamed, this is the way that she looks.
And I'm just gonna saddle her up and be like, "Hi, Gram," and just like make it even worse.
Everybody, continue. Go about your parties and.
Yeah, what are we doing? Why aren't we drinking? Go, drink.
Yes.
What are you staring at?
Like, stop! She's like, come on! Like, obviously, like.
So as soon as you do that, all the other dwarves are like, what the heck? It's not a big deal. No one's in danger. Let's all start drinking again. So they all continue their carousing, and the noise in the room just continues to bolster. Also in the room is not August.
Not
August.
August. No, but also not.
Not August.
Not August.
Not August.
Yeah, what does not August also do in this moment?
Once the two of them start talking, when everyone's quiet, he kind of steps to the side, and he's just watching them, and then everyone goes back to the festivities, and he's mainly just standing at a wall and watching everyone.
Do a perception check based on visualization. Oh God, you got a 1.
I would have gotten much higher than that.
Third, your brother.
You can't keep these fucking brothers straight, man.
He's the worst one, so don't
That's
worry
fair.
about it.
I thought they were all pretty good. But
You said perception?
Perception.
Julius was close.
That is a dirty 20, actually.
Dirty 20. Julius rolled a 1.
Oh dear, he's oblivious.
And so you're like looking at everybody, like enjoying the festivities, kind of taking a look at everything, watching Gran and Kashara having these conversations. And as you do so, you see like an entire pile of food just somehow get tipped, and it all just falls down as you see that someone was trying to sneak behind it all, and you see that it's Julius, and he's like, and all the dwarves are yelling and screaming and throwing things at him, and he's like,
Gestures for him to come over.
And he looks over and he sees Leonin, who is obviously in a few different casts, and wrapped up with her fingers now, her digits now missing. She's like, "Hey, look at I know." Oh, she's not pointing with that finger. Hey, I know that is.
God.
Oh, we've been getting her. Oh, we shouldn't say that. Never mind. And she kind of shuts up and just starts drinking again. As Julius very reluctantly starts making his way over to you.
I just quoted you.
Sorry.
Brother?
Got better?
So, what's happened?
Well, a lot. Have you been getting our messages, right? I told them to make sure that they were messaging you and keeping you abreast of the situation, because I know you like to be informed.
Loosely. Bare minimum.
Emphasis on the bear.
And so he starts going through the things that he saw and what he did, and it's very much a like bullet points and very specific, giving you like exact details, the things that he knows Septimus wants to know. And at the end of it, he says, "Yes, and so we defeated the priest. We saved Leonin and the shark guy." And he kind of points off to the corner to a bear who is currently doing what?
Keg stands.
At the moment, it's like,
Love it. That's my bear.
was a great warrior, and he doesn't look it now, but he was very ferocious. Oh, that's also the guy you've been talking to on the paper.
Did either Xanadar or Julius right now say that Virgil was exposed for having the shard?
No.
That's a great question. I don't think so. No.
No.
Does Julius know?
No, I don't think so.
No,
He wasn't
he
there. We never
doesn't.
told
He
him.
wasn't part of any of those conversations.
No.
So both of them still think he's hiding the shard. Because
Yes.
Julius told him that Virgil had the shard back when they first
I'm gonna get
were
yelled at
talking about it.
again. I'm gonna get
Yes,
yelled at
you're gonna get yelled at again.
I hate getting yelled at. Let's stop
It's your
doing
favorite
shit.
thing.
Stop
It's your
doing
favorite
yells.
I don't
thing.
love
Thing.
it. Yelling at me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, to Julius, this is like the battle was the last thing that happened.
Yeah. He came down, started taking care of Leonin, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he's been casting up
Yeah.
the whole time.
Shit.
And he's been filled with like statistics on things on how to create a new weapon for Leonin. Because she can't use her fingers anymore, so that's him taking up his time. Like, okay, yeah, fine, let's just sit there and take sure you're okay, and come up with another way to shoot your cannon.
Foot pedal.
Foot pedal.
Foot pedal. Reverse.
It's on the board.
Very well. I'm taking over for you. Take care of your gnome,
Oh, good.
and I will keep in touch with you. I'm going to take, when possible, when it's not inside of a bear, I'm going to take the pager and give it to you before we leave. And then we'll keep in touch that way.
That sounds good. By the way, I think someone has been using your credit on all the teleportations. I'm not sure who it is, but I think someone... Leonin.
Mysteries abound.
Yes. Mysteries abound. Yes. And he just leaves. His priority is definitely to take care of Leona and make sure she's okay. That's his companion. That's his sidekick. Man, this thing is hot.
For real.
I'm
Whew.
so
It's a
distracted
feeling
by
of savings, Tom.
Man.
Savings.
So yeah, he takes off, continues to take care of Leonin.
Where is Virgil?
He opened the door.
In the
so
middle
he's
of- yeah, he's-
right in that
yeah.
area. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of
Pendleton
looking
and
super
Virgil.
excited at all this drama he's not a part of, and he's just kind of like,
I'm not in trouble.
I'm not in trouble today anymore.
Virgil's the people he's going to watch.
the people.
All right, so you start heading over to Virgil.
I'm from a distance.
Oh, just kind of keeping an eye.
Yeah.
All right, do a perception check.
Stalker, Virgil.
I don't think this is going to be a hard roll
17.
because Septimus
no.
seems like a very
Yeah.
straightforward kind
Yeah,
of a
he's
person.
like, I don't care to hide it.
We'll call it what, like a 12?
Oh, I rolled a 17.
Oh yeah, you look over and there's like just a cold, calculating look.
It's like how Kashara was looking at
Yes,
you all
everybody's
night.
staring. She's been stalking me all night, and I'm like,
Unblinking, just not no shame, nothing, just. And then you look over, and Kashara's not looking at you, which is now.
No, I'm
it
telling.
probably
It's like a switch.
switched. Yeah.
It's like.
Well, actually, I'm telling Graham how much I hate Virgil. I was gonna say that.
So now 3 people are now looking at you at the exact same time. Septimus.
This fucking bitch over here, and then he lied, and then he shoved my friend into the shard, and then you know what?
What?
She's going to hate me.
Pendleton's
She
like,
told
"It's
me.
Go into the
Is
shard.
Kashara blaming you for putting August's soul in the
No,
shard?
for
No,
Pendleton.
I'm
Shoving
still- I still
Pendleton.
blame-
That's
Oh,
still
through
what
the-
that
oh,
means. Even though
it's
Pendleton
still the
that we're
portal thing?
still on
Even,
that.
Oh,
even
okay.
though it's been
Even though
cleared.
we've said that's not what happened.
3 people have
Meanwhile,
said that's
Pendleton's just like,
Whatever. I'm dude,
And I know I met this bitch before because, you know, it was someone else instead. We had that other fucking dumb bitch. But then, you know, then that dumb bitch died, and then this dumb bitch came in, and then, you know.
we've
This is
met.
how you talk
It
to your
doesn't matter.
grandma. This fucking dumb.
Kashara. We need to find a place that we can talk.
Of course we do. I need to fill you on all the drama, and there's so much more about this thing to talk to you about.
None of that matters. I need to talk to you about what's going on.
Graham really said, fuck your problems.
Yeah, she really did. And she's always been like, her whole world has been centered around you. She has never cut you off, and now she is.
How dare you! I can't be mad at you, but I'm so angry. Fuck you, Virgil!
You did this!
As she says, take a deep breath, breathe, remember the mountains, remember the streams, remember these things. Just calm. And then as soon as she says this, you feel like, okay, yeah, you're right.
Can we
You're right.
replace
I just need to
Kashara with
calm.
They're both cat people.
What'd you say?
Let's
Nothing.
let's go somewhere private where no one else can hear, and I'll tell you as much as I know.
Okay, I'm feeling very strange right now, Grandma. I want to be angry, but I love you, and you're my only person. I don't know how to feel,
And I love you, and
Ah!
you are the only thing that's important to me.
Thank you, Grandma.
And so the 2 of you go off. Everybody would very easily see that Graham and Kashara are walking off into.
It's like the room just takes invisible, like, oh God, thank God that's over.
I'm like torn. I want to eavesdrop, but also he's staring at me, and that bothers me, and I want to talk to him about that. Why he's staring at me? So I'm like torn.
As a drunk bear, I'm just gonna start walking.
Oh, just following.
behind
Okay,
them,
that's
just
actually
like
fine.
following. Like
Yeah. So you're following them in?
I finally noticed they're there. The first time was a 2. This time I at least got
Oh my god.
above 10. So.
All right, yeah. Yeah, these are your companions. These are your friends. These guys are important to you. And now, Gran, who you also love, is going off with Kashara.
I'm not gonna be loud. I'm just gonna go.
Septimus closes his hand and smoke kind of comes out of it, and when he opens his palm, there is a spider in his hand.
Hey, can you don't?
Are you still making eye contact?
Oh,
the whole
absolutely.
time?
Virgil is looking back now.
And the spider crawls down him and will follow them as well.
Nice.
There's a tiny green
Not
bodyguard.
once breaking eye contact.
I'll slide over. Are you eavesdropping?
Why would I ever do that?
Will you tell me what you've eavesdropped? Because we need to talk clearly because you're staring at
I'm
me.
rolling a
but I
perception
don't-
check just to see how bad it is.
Okay.
Wow, that's a 19.
Wow.
Yeah. You see what's going on. Your whole party is acting very strangely. Drunk Bear is following you.
I would
Hi,
like this-
Minotaur.
I would like the spider to hide and stealthily.
Ooh, that's
Do
good.
that?
Do a stealth check.
Natural 20.
Okay, you don't see the spider, but you obviously that these two are like keep looking at you guys. So you notice them, but you don't notice the spider.
Pendleton's just mean mugging Scepter.
I don't like that one.
I let you talk to your Gran.
That
The one that the person on the other side. I love you!
Don't be nice to him!
She's gonna go and give him the biggest hug. Oh my god, you're so amazing! You got my grandpa, I love you so much. Oh my god, my grandpa wanted to talk to me. I'll talk to you later! And she starts running after grandpa.
Yikes.
Oh yeah.
Disgusting. How could anybody be so attached to another person? Virgil.
Hey, Virgil. Isn't that just ridiculous? It's actually so funny.
She just like goes back to mean mugging you. Because you're staring at him. She does not understand what's happening. You're staring at him.
There may
Party
be an
divided.
initiative called. We're not sure. We're still assessing the situation.
There is a hand on her.
Okay, so we got a spider. We got a bear following.
An angry goblin.
I'm talking to Septimus. I'm not following. I don't care. She doesn't like me.
So you guys find an empty
Where
room.
would you get that impression?
Gee, I wonder.
Just making stuff up.
Yeah, that's delusional. My bad.
So yeah, you find an empty room, and you see that Gran is a lot more. She's a lot more twitchy. She's like not settled. She keeps walking back and forth. Usually, she's very like patient. She's very kind. She's very like a rock that you can depend on. Now she is a lot more ADHD-ish. She just can't. She keeps fidgeting. She keeps moving. You're looking around. She's different.
Gran, you know, normally, like, when I'm around you, you know, like, sometimes I have a tendency to be a little high-strung, so...
That's okay. I know.
You know,
I know.
but
It's okay.
you're
It's right.
like-
I know. Sometimes you get high strung, and it's very important
I
that you
know,
like
and, like,
have your feelings. And
normally-
my notes, I gotta sit in there and listen to this.
But, like, normally you're, like, my rock, and now you're honestly kind of stressing me out, and I'm really trying hard to keep it up.
I know. It's okay. It's all right. I just gotta be calm. I gotta be peaceful. I gotta remember the rivers, the mountains.
The rivers.
Be at peace.
Tell him I'm gonna cry.
You're
Damn
right. I need to be at peace.
me up.
This is an important conversation,
Okay.
and we need to talk. And we need to be level-headed,
Oh my god.
and we need to be.
Insight check. Is she, like, the Gram that I know? I don't know. I'm getting some weird vibes that she's, like, some fucking mimic or...
Yes, do
double or
a
something.
perception check and also do a history check.
Oh, crap.
Actually, you know what? Let's just do advantage.
Okay.
I'll give you advantage on either one. Oh, by the way, everybody has their coins.
Yeet.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, we're doing the coins.
Yes,
Yes.
Awesome.
that's
Let's
right.
see.
We're using the new 2024 version. You can use that as a reroll for any dice whatsoever.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
use...
Awesome.
Yeah, I know.
Hell yeah, I like that a
I
lot.
use
You
my
can damage
reroll.
die, which is crazy.
Okay?
If I reroll, do I still get advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll let it happen this time.
Okay.
Because you know Gran.
I got a natural 1 and a 9.
Oh
Ho, ho,
dear.
ho.
Oh dear.
That's not much better.
It's gonna be kind of a low roll.
It's a 10. I have luck points too. I can...
No. I'm gonna let you have this one because
Thank you.
because of how much you know Gran. And actually, go ahead and keep your coin on that one as well.
Oh.
Just because I think the 9 would have worked.
Cheat.
You know Gran. You know her habits. You know that she can be just as excited as you. However, she always seems to like calm herself down. Like all the time, you see her always calming herself down. And when she does, she refocuses and she just goes and it's almost like she can become a different person and relax and like shut out all the things that are causing her.
Personality syndrome runs in the family.
Not necessarily multiple personality. It's more like
Manic bipolar.
ADHD versus someone who is not on the medication and suddenly now on the medication. So it's the same person, it's just now they're able to a little bit better control their regulate. They're able to regulate a little bit better.
Yeah.
And so you see her, you've heard her say that to herself a million times. She says it to herself, she tells you to say it to yourself. It's your way that you guys connect. And so, yeah, she's herself. She's just a little bit more anxious than she normally is.
Key.
First, let's start here. What brought on this crazy idea of you wanting to learn more about your history, your all this stuff? What brought on all this nonsense?
So,
And you see her kind of like stumbling with her words. And
So, okay, do you want the long or the short?
let's go with the short.
Okay. Well, so fight, shard, fight, shard, bad guy, going into fight. Then this guy named Borthor Ironshield, probably not a guy, an orc, one of the orcs that we know, you know. And so he was like, "Hi, Anansi," and I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" And then he's like, "It's Anansi, like you're Anansi," and I was like, "I don't know who Anansi is," and then I just kind of started, like, you know, looking into myself, and I can do this now. And I opened the shard.
As soon as you do that, you see her not react bodily, but with depression.
Damn.
It hits her, and she just like,
I'm guessing that's
Who-
not a good thing.
no, it's nothing wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. It's just we need to close that.
Well, yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I can do it again.
How? No. We mustn't.
Thank you.
Anansi was one of your playmates, and she used to play with you a lot. You may have remembered that when you used to play, and she starts naming these games that you used to play, and it's like, oh yeah, we used to play this game, like kick the ball, and you know,
My
Throw
favorite
the
game.
stick.
Kick the ball.
you know, and hide the whatever, and like, yeah, remember these
Hide the
games,
whatever.
and like, yeah, it was fine. It was good. You used to be good playmates, and then she left. She went away, and then you were very sad when she left.
Where'd she go?
She went to go live with another orc tribe.
That's not what she said last session.
It isn't.
No.
Is it?
No, he isn't.
Grandma. I forgot what she said last session.
She said, yeah, go
Yeah, go ahead and remind her.
She said
I have it
that
written
that you two were separated when you guys were escaping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't write that one down. Oh, I remember that now. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But no, Gran. You told me that it was when we were escaping together.
I mean,
Gran.
yeah. Well, I mean, she.
We're gonna be on that bullshit. Bullshit.
Have I reached them yet?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to transform from a bear to a drunk man.
And she kind of looks
Now
over
I
at
know
you.
who you remind me of. Who's the guy from Harry Potter?
Hagrid.
Hagrid. Yes, thank you.
Liar!
Oh my dear. God, he's drunk.
I mean, it's not a lie. It just depends on how you look at the situation. She
Lies!
she left.
You're a liar!
Anansi,
Stop lying!
Kitty
Anansi
cat
was
Lies!
Anansi was the first to escape.
Well, now I don't know what to believe, and I'm really trying not to get angry.
Anansi was the first to escape. She was special, and she escaped. And she's the one who brought the orcs. She brought the orcs back to save the rest of us, and that's why we're all okay. That's why we're all safe. And so she went to go and live.
Insight check.
I believe. Roll it. Very low roll.
Yeah. Mother shit.
Can
Is
a
it
drunken
that
man
low?
roll for insight too?
Absolutely.
It's a 1.
But you were rolling with disadvantage.
Fucking -1.
I have a -1
I
to
know.
my intelligence score.
Actually, anything to do
Intelligence
with Gran, like communication with
13.
Gran, is always with advantage.
score. Oh, cool. Thank
Roll
you.
that shit
13.
again. Get new
She's
dice.
telling the truth, but she's
The
leaving
fuck?
stuff out. You can tell her calculating and the way she's talking.
Sure, I'm
She's
gonna need you to
leaving
ask the right
specific things
questions.
out of the conversation.
Liar by omission!
I got a 7.
Yeah, you don't get it. It's not that low.
Still lying.
She's okay. So
Now I'm feeling very conflicted because my bestie is saying you're a liar, but you're my Gran. Fucking tell the truth, woman.
okay. So here's what I know. There's a lot that I don't know. I just don't know.
Then why are you trying to feed me with these things that you know are not true,
Well, I
but
think
you're just trying to tell me them to placate me?
they're the things that I believe. They're the things that I think are the most true. What I believe is the most true is what I do know is that Anansi escaped because they had us all looking for Anansi and we couldn't find her. No one could find her. Everyone was angry with us. They kept hurting us to try to find her and nobody could find her. And so we knew that she'd escaped. And about 2 months
Are we
later,
all trying to escape?
we
Why
couldn't.
would we be sending who?
Thank you.
Who? I was
I'm
Who
tweaking.
would? Wait, Gran, we left as a group.
Yes.
Who would send? And she's just gonna like.
Anansi got the orcs to come back and help us.
I know. No, you said that, but Gran, we left together. The people, they were killing our tribe, and we all ran off together, and we were as a pack. And yeah, some of us got separated, like Anansi and I did during, but we never.
You see, she started to cry. She looks at it and says, I'm sorry. I told them all to run. I told them all to flee. When Anansi came back with all the orcs, I told them all to flee, but you were so small. You didn't flee. You stayed with me. And I was so busy helping the orcs that I don't know what happened to the rest of them. Well, she looks over at you, who's been calling her out. I know what happened to most of them.
Yeah, they died. They got poached.
Yeah, they got poached.
Liar.
Gran.
They were killed. They were just slaughtered. We were their property, and they just killed us. They just killed us.
Property? We were a free roaming tribe. We were the Grecian tribe. We just roamed the land and made peace with the orcs as we did.
My love, we were not a tribe. I was in charge of you. I was in charge of you little ones. I was
Yeah, because you're my Gran, and you were the elder of our tribe.
Well, there were other elders of other little ones, and I was the elder of the K's. There were other elders of other tribes with different letters. Anansi is an A. Anansi's tribe is special, as well as the B's are also special, and we're not as special. We're not used for that purpose.
Used for Gran. And she just kind of like, Gran? The fuck is going on, Gran? Because I'm starting to get... You're dancing around this, and I'm going to need an answer because I'm starting to get bitch angry. And normally I only do that with people I don't like, and I don't want to do that with you. So you better fucking start telling me.
Okay.
Why
okay.
are we owned? Who owned us? What property? What were we... What
I'll
are you talking about?
I'll tell you everything as long as you promise me not to go there. Just promise me
I
you
can't
don't.
make that promise.
I can't. You're the only one I know that survived. I gotta make sure that you're okay. I have to make sure that you survive. You can't go back. I don't know what's there. We escaped. And when we got the opportunity to escape, we ran and we never looked back.
I remember that. I remember the fear and the terror and all the cold nights of camping and rationing and hunting for food, and I remember it being a bad place, but I need to know why. I need to know why I can't go back there.
They were... You see her kind of composing herself, and you see her kind of mouthing the words of, I gotta be at peace, I gotta take breaths. Certain animals are used for the things that they can provide us. And so she starts going through examples, many examples of, we take the skin from the buffalo, we take this from that piece of the buffalo, we take that piece from the buffalo, we take these other things, and we make sure that we use every piece of this buffalo to make sure that we're
I know how the
taken care of.
buffalo system works, Grumpy. We've gone through this multiple times. What do I have to do with it?
That's how they used us.
Who is they?
I don't know. I don't know what they're called.
Can you try to describe them?
She does. She is going to give you
Oh.
and draw
Ooh.
an image that I can't get to because I
was
have
the
bracers
mirror.
on
Because you have bracers.
and I can't click things correctly.
Holy
Whoa.
shit!
No.
She draws
No.
this image.
No. Put it back. That is horrific.
And as she draws it all out, she says, all I know is that NI is on a lot of the food that they would give us. NI is on a lot of the things that they would do to us. We're the buffalo. We're the pieces. And they would take those pieces from the young ones. Other stock were meant for something different, and they were treated special. They were given better food. They were given better places to stay. And Nancy had the best of everything. And we had to hunt for the things that we would eat. We would have to scrounge and fight each other to get the things that we needed. Those hunting things that you remember as a child, that was just more training for us. Anansi came back with the orcs, and when she came back with the orcs saved us, and she starts naming out people in that orc tribe that you would know because you grew up with these people. So all these people, they took us in and they hid us. But I don't know whatever happened to the rest of that group. They could still be there, and they could still be looking for you. All I know is that I was never really a K. I'm much less. I was just meant to be taking care of the Ks.
What would they do with the babies? I mean, I know you said that they
would test you, and they would train you, and they would try to see if you were more than a K. You could open up those scratches in the world, but you couldn't do some of the other things that they wanted.
So you're telling me that there is a whole race of tabaxi that are able to cut into the shadow veil.
We're not a race. We're not We're not a people.
We're a creation.
We're all the same.
And she's gonna think back to that memory of looking into her shadows and just be like, I don't understand.
We're all created. We're all formed. We're all exactly the same. We are not any different, any one of us. And that includes me. I am you.
And do I start seeing like the different, like the similarities of like just an older version of me?
She is an exact
Yeah.
older version than you. And she actually gets her hand and starts to rub it in some of the oils or whatever else is in this room, and she places it on the ground, and you have the same imprint, like the exact same markings on your fingers. You're not
She's just gonna like go silent and just. Okay. Wow.
You can't go back. I don't know what's there. All I know is that when I was fighting the Minders,
The Minders?
oh, that's what we called them. When we were fighting the Minders, the orcs came, and when I found a way to keep you safe and to keep you away, we ran.
Do I notice anything? Does anything ping in my brain when I hear the Minders?
Well, this is going to be a hard roll at this time. It's going to be an easier roll later on. Yeah, roll history.
The good dices, hopefully.
Yeah, history is going to be your best bet.
History? Okay.
It's a high roll.
Woo! That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Oh, shit.
Yes!
Oh, shit.
I'm not giving you everything, but I'm going to give you a piece.
I love when Tom says
Before the
that.
lore dump, I want you to know that I have fallen asleep against the door.
Amazing.
Just this drunken man stumbled into himself.
But I am still listening.
I'm having some real weird dreams right now. It's all Grandma's fault.
Almost reactively, you start thinking back and you're starting to remember all these different things. Remember playing with the kids, and you can remember hearing like a child's song that you guys would sing together. One would call it...
You lied to my face.
I did.
Can please
I did.
lie to my
I
face?
lied. What did we say it was called? It was called
A nursery rhyme.
A nursery rhyme. A nursery rhyme, kind of like London Bridge is falling down, that kind of stuff.
You're not about to
And
drop
there's a
another
line.
poem, are you?
There's a line that you remember.
Scared.
And the line to remember is, listen well to the Minders. It was just part of the song. Listen well to the Minders' mind. But you can't remember the rest of the song. There's a whole song.
That's our new poem.
Yeah.
But
been a while.
you just can't remember the full thing, but you remember Minders. And you start to sing it in front of her, and she says, Don't sing. So now you know. Now you know. And we can put this whole thing behind us.
No, we can't.
We can. We've survived. The orcs have kept us safe.
But if what you're telling me is true, then were these Minders completely eliminated? Has that been...
I don't know.
Because if not, then they're just going to continue to create... I hate that word. Create variants. And what's the purpose of us? What are we used for? Why are they creating and mind washing a whole, I hate to say race, but a whole tribe? I don't...
They use every part of the buffalo. They use our skin.
Well, I knew that one. Seen the fine tabaxi coats at the market. I'm not stupid with that one. But why would they be training people to open portals?
That's what they want. I don't know what they want. All I know is that our nails are engineered to do what is you can do. I can't do that.
Is there
You're
anything
okay.
else that I could potentially have the power to do that an A or B?
Well, we were told that if we were to see if I were to see certain signs in my children, that I was to alert the minders, and that your nails opening these tears, and that we're not to touch the tears. And if your coat were to shimmer in a certain way, that we would to let the minders know, and that if your eyes were to change, that we were to let the minders know, and if you were to start talking to things that weren't there in the room, that we were to let the minders know. But you never showed any of these signs. None of
You
them.
still have the shard on you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna, like, go over to Xander! Give me the shard.
Good morning!
A bear pops up.
She's finally telling the truth. I need the shard. I'll give it right back. I promise. Pinky promise.
What if I just hold it really close to you?
Well, I just need to touch it.
Okay, but I'm gonna touch it too.
I'm gonna touch it. Does my fur shimmer?
No, this looks normal.
Do my eyes change color?
They do.
But like in the
Just because you're gotten close to it. They turn from the blues when they're close and greens when they're not, or is it vice versa?
Yeah.
Yes.
Vice versa. So they changed in that direction. So they turn more green now that you're touching it.
Comment. I don't know what I should say.
She says,
I have something really stupid I want to do.
Oh dear. I don't like that.
I'm gonna cut through the void on the mirror. I'm gonna use my nails on the mirror.
as
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
on the mirror, it sounds like nails on a chalkboard.
Bad touch!
As everything in the entirety of the underground starts to shake.
Oh, what the fuck?
You hear everybody screaming out, foundations! And so the dwarves are all like really now worried about the foundations of their mountain. And you stop, and she looks at you and she says, "You're not a K. You're not a K. You're not Kashara."
Who am I?
They would have given you a C name. Or a B name.
Bashara? Bashara?
They would have given you a completely different name.
Kashara with a C.
Sorry, it's not the casino.
I really would be Cash.
Kashara.
Be a Kashara, and let's put all this behind us. We can leave.
I just can't sit knowing that we're a created being and that we're being used, and there's no way to know that with all the stupid shit that's been going around, that we've been fighting, that we've been doing. And to cut into the veil, like it's gotta be connected, Gram.
The veil?
This. Shh.
No, don't show anybody that you can do this. They'll find you. They'll come find
Way
us.
too late.
Yeah, a little too late, Gram.
We don't
You
call
asked
it.
for the short version, but the long version would have told you that we're like on this holy mission and we're trying to find these fucking thingies that it's a whole long story, whatever. But anyways, like there's a whole other like realm, and it's in that where I can cut.
Tom, you gotta finish your sentence.
It's the Nightfall. We call it the Nightfall.
No, the Shadow Veil.
We call it the Nightfall.
Well, I call it the Shadow Veil.
That's where we always thought that that's what N standed for, is the Nightfall.
What's the? Oh, N.I. Have you been there?
I can't do it. I'm just a replicant of the body. I don't have any of the special things.
So how does one become special?
I don't know. Some of you just have the ability, and you grow in the ability sometimes, and if you don't, then you're turned into cattle. And you were supposed to be cattle. You were supposed to be, but I kept hiding you. And I kept you safe. Because you were just so little. And you can't go back. Especially now that you're a B or a C. You can't go back. They'll stop at nothing to find you. They hunt Anansi. They go after Anansi. They wanted to kill the rest of us in order to find Anansi because she is an
still
A.
out there?
I don't know what happened to her. After the war and after the fighting, we just left, and we left as far as we could go. We lived in the furthest orc tribe that we could possibly get to, at the bottom.
I can't deny that there feels like there's this connection between what I can do and what mission that we're on as a team.
But what good has it ever done anybody? I don't know what this has done for anybody. All it's done is hurt people. And now the people in the village, the refugees, they're all running around with the same eyes. And the only thing I can keep thinking is they're going to be rounded up by this group. And I is going to find them. And yet...
What's going to find them?
And I.
Oh, and I's going to find them. Well, okay, Graham, that bitch-ass Virgil.
Fuck Virgil.
Way to bring you into the conversation.
I know,
The other
God.
day,
It's your fault again, somehow.
I did something wrong, I'm sure.
the other day that fucking bitch asked me or accused me of playing hero and make me think that I was a hero.
Yeah, and we're not.
And I'm not a hero, but I'm doing the fucking best I can because somehow I got roped into this mess. And I just don't feel right knowing that this is happening and hiding.
Then come back with me. Come back.
What's that gonna do?
We can save the people that are there in the town.
How?
Because they're...
That's not stopping what's happening.
But it's keeping them alive. I've kept you alive.
Have you though? Is this really living, not knowing who I am? Is that why I'm so fucked up? Was there something they did wrong and some with the chemicals or the somethings?
But I can't protect you if you leave.
I know.
I'm just a babysitter. I'm not...
I know,
I can't...
Graham.
Ow.
I know that you feel that way. I don't feel that way about you. You are my only living family. I don't care if you're me or another copy of me or if we're all just some giant science experiment. I care for you because you are my Graham. However, this is something bigger than just us. This is something
That's my feelings.
that needs to be looked into for the greater good because we may be able to save the town, but eventually whatever this is could potentially kill everyone. I've seen the evils that have come from the Nightfall, the Shadowvale, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I've seen the evils coming from it, and we are fucked if we don't do something. So if you know something, and if you want to come, you're more than welcome to come. You can protect me. But who the fuck's axe is this then? Because it was from Great Grandpa. So what the?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
It was one of the minders. We took it from them, and that's what I used to protect you.
Shut up.
Okay, that makes it a lot less special.
It's the weapon that I used to keep you alive.
I mean, that makes it special, but okay.
Roll perception, not perception. Roll persuasion with advantage, because that was a great speech.
Yeah, holy shit, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
I'm not good at improv either. I was proud of
Yes,
myself
you
for
are.
that.
That was-
I hate to break to you, but you
That
are.
was good.
We said performance or persuasion?
Persuasion.
Well, they're both
Persuasion.
So. Wow! That's a 6. Can I just use a lucky point?
You certainly
Because
can.
we're about to go to bed anyway.
Oh, remember, this is Graham, so you get advantage on all.
I
Graham.
was advantage. It was an actual
Sure.
1 and a 6.
Okay.
Let's see.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Your dice are trying to kill
Would you
you.
like the dice, Joe?
I mean, I just might as well put my whole fucking dice tray in there.
People online are saying the dice want people to know.
We need to know.
14.
You see her more resigned than anything else. I always knew you were special.
Thanks, I know.
And then I know we're the same, but you're my baby, and I want to make sure you're taken care of. And I'm so sorry I can't protect you.
That is the sweetest thing. I really appreciate it. She just starts crying in her arms, and then she goes, Rivers, Rivers, Rivers.
And as soon as you say that, it calms you down. You start feeling less
This
pressure.
is what I need to do, Gran. You're more than welcome to come with us. I don't want to put you in harm's way, but
I wish that I could, but I would only cause problems.
and I understand. I
Will all of your friends go with you?
of course.
I'll make sure that Septimus goes with you.
I don't
He
know
and
who
I have
that
been
bitch
through-
is, but I think I
No.
like him because he would want me to talk to you. So I think he's okay.
Yeah, he's been indispensable with the people
Oh,
there
then okay,
in
so then-
Foamcrest.
Okay.
He's very straightforward and a little harsh sometimes, but he's got a lot of power and a lot of insight, and so
Oh yeah, so do I.
I'll make sure he goes with you.
Okay. Yeah, I think yeah, I'd be buds with him.
And she kind of just, you can see this like longing for her to tell you something that will keep you away. And she just doesn't have anything. And she just kind of puts her hand in your face in her hands like she's done a million times, and she just looks at you with longing and love and compassion. It says, you are the best of us, my love.
And she just starts sobbing. And it's just like a huge, ugly, sad sob just because of that. And then just everything that has been uncovered, she just like emotional just dump through her tears.
Mm-hmm. And you guys just cry together for a while, and it actually wakes up the bear once again. And these two are just diving into their full emotions of
Complete.
Group hug.
Like complete incomprehensible, like
yep.
total sadness.
So those two are now
Hamilton does this all the time.
their emotional support bear
Yeah.
is there to take care of them.
ESB.
At this point, you guys are totally done at that point. What is everybody else doing? Because now you guys have a spider in that whole situation.
Yes.
Oh my god!
I was eavesdropping. But while that's going on, I wanted to talk to Septimus. Septimus about why he's staring at me.
Pendleton is standing just slightly behind Virgil. You can see she's got her hand on her sword. She's ready to stab you.
You have something you want to say to me? I mean, you're staring hard. And I mean, I get it, but like, not from you.
In your mind,
I don't even know
you hear.
I talk like it when I'm mind groped.
Yeah, you do.
Jesus.
Don't lie.
That is brilliant. We're renaming that spell
Mind groping.
Holy
to
shit.
mind groping.
From message to
Mind groping.
That is.
Holy shit.
That is now new canon for the Tobar Tales. Here he goes.
Joe Bartel.
Tovar Tavern.
Mm-hmm.
How long are you planning on carrying that shard?
Oh my god. I don't have it anymore. You're like 16 hours too late.
You don't have it.
No, I don't.
Where is it?
Pendleton's carrying it.
Wow.
She's fucking mean. She's still mean mugging you. She sees you like break eye contact and she's like,
sees you in your sleeping.
fuck you up.
Why did you hide it?
What?
Man, I
How
wish
do
I
you
was
know
there.
that I was hiding it?
We can't. Pendleton
just
can't
I
even
know
hear it.
everything.
Yeah. But how? Who told you? You're not
Oh,
psychic.
man, I wish I was here right now. Shit that Kashara
I might be.
Yeah, but I'm like 80% sure that you're not psychic.
Who else do you think, Tom?
Your shit ass brother. Yeah, of course.
Don't blame him, though. He doesn't have the ability to not.
Yeah, the relationship. I don't really want to get into it. Your family is. Yikes.
Indeed.
I don't know. I'm a terrible person, if you ask Kashara. That's why I hit it. I don't know.
I get the
You're like a
impression
mental damn straight.
I get the impression that Kashara thinks that of many people.
You'd be right. I think you'd be right. I don't know. I was trying to figure it out, and I thought I could do that on my own, and I now realize that was probably stupid. But
Okay.
we're good. That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Ew.
I'm glad
You
you
don't
haven't
like that.
changed, Septimus. Don't ever change.
All right.
glad
Why
you're
are you
here.
Why'd you look at me and go? Ugh.
No, nothing.
So
Sorry, I
you're
was
eavesdropping.
dropping. What are we
Mine didn't
talking
like that.
About
Don't do
like
that.
8 to 10 seconds into the conversation, a book just comes out of nowhere, and he just puts his pen up and it starts writing.
I don't like standing next to you. It makes me just so uncomfortable.
And he says, Pendleton, how are you?
Don't say my name like that. Firstly. Secondly, I didn't tell you my name. How do you know my name, weird
I
man?
know all of your names.
That's fucking horrifying. Did Xanadar tell you?
No.
Xanadar tell you?
I've been with 2 of my brothers.
That's right. Firstly, so sorry for your loss.
Oh.
I want to say that he was one of the best of
No,
us,
he wasn't.
but
I mean,
you
well,
get it.
hey, I mean, come on. Whatever.
I don't
Julia's
like the
better.
space that you're making on the table. It's like you're like. I'm so uncool with it. If you could just like turn around.
Don't look at me.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Yeah. So okay. So you know my name. Cool.
And he knows everything. He just said that.
That's fucking horrifying, Virgil. Do you not understand why that's horrifying? That he knows everything about
I
us?
don't
and
believe
that I
him.
don't
He's full of
fucking-
shit.
He looks like he's full of shit.
Yeah, he is.
He wears too much purple.
No, I know, right? Wizards, am I right?
Wizards in their.
And they're purple.
How was your search for your father?
Oh,
That is a fucked up question, and Virgil is
That
like,
was good. That was good.
I
That
hope
was
he's
that
well.
was so good.
do you have an off switch?
Who are you? Well, it went swimmingly, I guess. The fuck?
Good to hear.
Stop! I don't like. I don't like him. Stop it! I don't like him.
He's my favorite.
Give me
What?
August back.
He's so sad.
August tried to kill everyone!
Exactly. I miss it. At least I knew what his thing was. You're just fucking creepy, dude. I don't like how well you're doing it.
It's easy. Septimus just thinks he's better than everybody combined.
So does Pendleton, but still.
This is a very
Pendleton's
complex
kind about it.
I'm just kind about it.
Pendleton has standards.
Oh my god.
How she treats other people. Anyway, it went well. Why do you ask?
Because you left. And you were on an important mission. And I'm glad that you're back safe.
Thank
And that
you.
your father as well.
Thank you.
And he turns away.
Why do you ask so many questions? And why are you here?
I'm here to take Julius's place.
Damn it. That's...
He's the hottest
No.
one.
They all look the same.
Hey! Ours the mask.
Hey!
I'm sorry, but the mask.
We just
the
made
armor-
up.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not. This doesn't mean. This is whatever.
Don't
Hey.
giggle like that. Don't fucking do that. Stop it. Door! Where's the fucking holy man when we've got a creepo?
Dor is well drunk at this point. He's
Yeah.
been having mead.
He
and,
left. He's with his husband.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah!
He's
That's
in
right.
the veil with his
Yeah,
husband.
don't open the veil.
He's
Oh,
gone.
yeah.
Don't open the veil. Dear God, do not open it.
Currently
Holy shit!
indisposed
What
at the
happened
moment.
when I cut through the veil? That's how my grandma was so horrified.
The
Close it, close it, close it, close it.
moans.
Oh my gosh! That's right.
Yeah. They're in the veil.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, continue.
That's a very awkward
There you go.
conversation.
Anyway.
Wow.
Okay.
Dor, you're still with us.
As you were saying.
Yeah, so, yeah, I don't like your dude.
Okay.
Okay.
We don't have to like each other's attitudes.
Listen, it's not that I don't like your attitude, your presence is like, but also, your entire vibe
Vibe check.
is
I roll a vibe check?
just a little bit, how do I say this? Creepy stalker, serial killer-ish, and...
Aren't you friends with Kashara?
No.
Yeah, you just described half the party.
Yeah, and me, I'm just saying, I feel like you would be like a murderer on the streets of Waterdeep.
This guy? This guy?
Have you seen his face? He does nothing but smirk creepily and giggle.
Yeah, and it kind of works for me. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Like,
Technically, that face has been 3 people and it hasn't caused you any problems
Listen.
this far. Just want to point that out.
I
He's
can
a
tell you how
dweeb.
many people August killed, and how many people Julius killed,
Oh.
and how many people I've killed.
you keep like a tally.
Yes. And
Uh-huh.
I can tell you whose is lowest.
Who?
Mine.
Mm-hmm.
How many people who...
We're talking like one hand counting, like a page, like.
Enough,
How
but
many
less than that.
How many people did August kill?
A lot.
So many.
Yeah.
How about...
But he was baby girl to me. I don't care.
Your husband's a thirst trap.
Stop cheating on Pendleton.
I'm not cheating on him. I can appreciate beauty.
Anyway, that was me out of Okay then. There's a significantly tighter grip on her sword. You're very unsettling to her.
Mom, he's a dweeb. He won't do anything.
I
That's
won't
what
do
we said
anything.
about August.
And you know what? I stand by that. Just don't give him a shard, and we'll be fine. You know.
Speaking of, I was told that my brother is in one of those shards.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps.
Sorry. Yeah, maybe. But like not.
For the record, I was not present for that.
I know.
Okay,
That's
just for
a
clarity,
little bit horrifying.
you're holding... No.
He's holding
Who's holding the
the
shard?
He's
With
holding
him.
the table.
You're
shard.
holding the shard. with
Pendleton
him.
has
Yeah.
one. The August shard.
Okay,
I have the
so...
guard.
Septimus will always know exactly who is holding that specific
Oh
shard.
shit!
What
At
the
all
fuck?
times.
Damn it! I love lying to people, and now you've done this to me.
Oh no, you can still lie.
He's going to
It's
know though.
not gonna work.
No. God,
So you know
I'm
exactly where that
successfully
shard is
lying to
at all times.
Awesome.
Like specifically on her body, you
Love
know
that.
exactly where it's at.
people. Oh my god.
Left tit.
Left it.
Yes.
August
God.
told me of everything that had ever happened to that shard. And there was something that I did want to see.
I don't think that.
No.
Every so often he will glance exactly where it is.
Her eyes are up here.
I was trying to say that.
Thank you, Virgil.
Hey, you're welcome.
You're not touching this shard.
Oh, I don't need to touch it.
You're not looking at it. Not looking at it either.
What do you want from it?
Fucking.
Oh, I simply want to see... Oh, what's the best way to say it?
Blatantly and honestly is like this what this party prefers.
I love that.
I'm sure you do.
If you divine into it, you will see the end of days.
Yeah, didn't you know that?
I
Yeah.
wish to as well.
You, what is that, like a kink? I've never heard that one.
Oh, that got dark real
Yeah,
quick.
I'm like shivering a little bit.
It's fine. I'm only shitting my
Holy-
pants. a
The
little.
way August
Oh,
described
right.
it, it was beautiful.
Have you ever been tested? Like psychologically?
Oh,
Do you have a little bit
man.
of egotism?
Do you have a little bit of the eviltism?
That was dark.
It's Halloween, Tom!
Woo! Alright, I thought I had the scares ready to go.
No, Septimus is here now.
Man, oh man.
Listen, I'm all about expressing oneself openly, but that
Are you?
is, Yes, shut the fuck up. Don't look at me like you know me. Listen,
As he
Have
opens
you
his
seen him?
shirt a little bit. Yes.
openly, physically,
have.
openly. Listen, that is a creepy thing to say. And I don't think anyone has ever told you that before. That is kind of a red flag. You should not. You should not do that.
I thought you wanted honesty.
Man.
I do, but
not in a
subtlety
creepy way.
like can also exist at the same time as honesty.
Subtlety and honesty rarely fit.
Well, I mean, that's not necessarily true, but why do you want to see the end of everything?
I just told you.
Because it's beautiful, right?
Because it looks beautiful.
That's not psychotic. Yeah, you know, sorry, Pendleton, that really didn't sound like my business.
you have been abandoned. That's what that
The
means.
drinks are on that table over there.
I think we should go get a drink, Virgil.
Okay, yeah, okay, we're gonna go get a drink.
Oh man.
You stay the fuck away from me.
We're traveling together now.
I'm not traveling. You're traveling in my general vicinity. I want nothing to fucking do with you, you creepazoid.
Okay.
Ew, I didn't like the smile
she's
with
so
that.
aggressive, like, we'll work it, it's fine. You're
She's
fine.
not the most aggressive person in this team.
It's fucking you.
No,
Yeah.
it's Kashara.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking
That's
Kashara.
also something that we'll have to talk about. But
What? Oh, her, like, but we don't have, it doesn't matter. You know what? Have a drink, you know, loosen up.
I think you should keep the shard on you at all times. I think it's safest that way.
He has a fucking shard. He has a shard. He has a shard. He has a
My
shard.
eyes are not glowing
Actually, on that note,
blue. Okay.
Actually, you're wrong.
his
Holy shit.
eyes are normal, like completely normal. They're not blue. They're not green. They're normal.
Why are you different?
Because
Wait,
Let me
wait.
Let me
My eyes
rephrase.
are not aren't.
They're not fucked.
no,
So they're like pink.
yeah, they're regular.
Oh.
You're a regular person.
How did you... I've never noticed that. How did you get out of the fucking mess that we all got dragged into?
Mm-hmm.
Honesty, acceptance, remember.
I'm better than you. Oh man.
Oh.
I can't wait to meet
If there's
We're gonna be
Stop
best
it!
friends.
It turned me on a little bit, it's fine, put it away. Just a little
Now I'm fucking pissed! You steal my fucking man! Get out of there. You need to fucking get the fuck away from me right now. I will fucking end you!
Pendleton, you're being aggressive.
Right.
You're embarrassing me.
Things are happening right now as he kind of looks at the book and is reading. And he turns.
What you reading?
Oh, it's a page turner.
I would love it if you would share.
I'm sure it will be shared
You're so
in short time.
violently frustrating.
Oh man. this
Drink?
is So good.
She's
Drink.
gonna throw
Drink.
her fucking mithril dagger at him.
Oh my god, that's so expensive.
Specifically at his book.
Oh, okay. He doesn't stop it.
Are you gonna do it?
Oh no, I'm scared, but I already know it!
You've already committed to doing it.
That's it. I'm gonna beer.
It goes through it as if it doesn't exist.
That's not fucking cheater.
Fucking
Cheater wizard man! I hate magic!
You're gonna get your...
He picks up the dagger and the hilt pointed at you.
She's gonna snatch it and turn around and walk away. Like she's fucking steaming. Boots squishing.
I love our
Squish, I
times.
forgot about that.
Do you understand that I'm the one that has to deal with that later and that you've made my entire night just so aggressively annoying? Listen to her, angrily stopping away. We just fixed this. Do you understand the delicacy of the situation that you walked into?
Yes.
Yeah, because you know everything, right? Why should I even explain it to you? Can you not piss everybody off? That's my job, and I'm honestly kind of offended you're trying to take that from me.
The anger that you and Pendleton have towards me has nothing to do with me.
Oh, I'm not angry. I'm just upset.
She's just mad at your attitude.
I'm just
The way you carry yourself.
But it doesn't matter.
Enjoy your drink.
You should have one. I think it would make you a nicer person.
Oh man.
You fucking freak. Give me money.
Pendleton!
I'm imagining Pendleton just like eating like boar's
Oh my
leg and
gosh!
She's a lady. She's using a fork. She's like trying not to ruin the party as she's like stabbing.
Oh dear. Oh, I don't really want to go sit next to that.
Yeah,
either.
the dwarves are like right along with you. Yeah.
Is there a dartboard anywhere around here? Maybe
So-
throwing axes.
Oh yeah. Are you kidding me? Absolutely.
She's fucking nailing it. And it's like rage. It's like splitting the fucking boards.
Everybody starts cheering, and after a while, they're like, "Just stop cheering."
She's gonna wing an axe past her. She's like, her fucking back is to you, and as you start clapping, like she fucking notices you. She just.
Anything else for the night?
I'm scared. Frankly, for my life. But I'm
Yeah.
good.
I'm gonna show Gram the dessert table.
Absolutely.
I'm with you on this one.
Take the
Because we
sad
eat our
cats.
feelings in this family.
Yes.
Oh my
Absolutely.
gosh, she's looking through me crying again. What happened?
None of your fucking business.
Don't fucking be mean to Brad. God.
Hi. Okay, so like, thanks for.
Don't fucking be nice to him. From across.
He's
He's hiding things.
You're fucking Virgil.
Not yet.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
We're just
getting-
yelling across the
getting
fucking
real-
hall.
It's getting
You're
real
a
sharp
fucking
real
Virgil.
quick.
You're a
Holy
fucking Virgil.
shit.
Not yet.
Anyway, hi Septimus, it's so great to meet you. Graham's told me so much about you. You seem like a really cool person. And did I hear any of the conversations between him and Virgil?
Probably
Ham
not.
flex past your
Just
hand.
like last
have a drink, you'll look nicer.
yeah.
I already love you because that fucking piece of shit. Yeah, like, I got some ideas. We should workshop this.
Oh my.
Fucking
evil
ham
genius.
Goodness
flies
gracious.
directly in the back of your head. An entire fucking ham.
Wow.
Thanks, Pendleton.
Shut your fucking mouth.
As the party is torn apart.
Dorn would be mortified.
He would, but he ain't here.
He is too busy shagging.
Fucking Curtis should be
Oh yeah.
There should be blue!
Cuts through the veil. Hey, Dorn.
Leave me alone. We're busy.
And the smooth jazz stops.
So the night goes on, kind of as expected.
Poorly.
Very
Pendleton
poorly.
retires early.
Oh my gosh.
Many feelings are hurt.
Many
Yeah.
feelings are eaten.
Yes, many feelings are eaten, which I think is the best way to have feelings. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. My favorite part.
Winging various
Um,
weaponry at your
Let's have. Do you drink your feelings?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You're drinking already. You made that point.
That's a statement.
been drinking, but now that he's here, she has stopped because she's fucking worried.
Oh,
she needs to sober.
Okay. You're way past the point. So let's
I'm
have.
soaking it up with dessert. That's how that works, right?
That's a really good point. So, on that note, let's have the two of you guys roll for Constitution saving throws here.
I would also be drinking.
Yeah, you and Graham are going to be throwing them back as well. So,
Yeah.
Drinking.
Constitution saving throws
Love my
all
Graham.
across the board. Let's go ahead and do some checks here.
Am I a man
Remember how
or
the
a
last
bear?
drinking party
This
went?
is a.
Are you
fucking
fucking
sideways.
kidding me? We still got more luck points. We still got lots of night.
Okay, what do we
You don't
got?
want to
Natural 20, we're at 25.
Wake up refreshed. You're like, man, this day is a
Woo!
day to get stuff done.
Let's go kill some miners, bitches!
That's right. What'd you roll?
19.
19. You wake up and you're like, ooh, I feel pretty good. Like,
feel better.
I feel a little bit of stuff going on, but like, man, it could have been a lot worse.
It has been, I'm sure.
Does
Yeah.
that luck go towards yesterday's or this current days?
That was
Yes.
yesterday.
It would have gone, okay.
How does con work if I drink as a bear and wake up as a man?
That's with advantage because you have now a bear's constitution as opposed to your own.
Alright, 16.
You wake up and you're like, why is there a buzzing sound?
Woo!
You're not not really sure.
Let's go
Like,
get the binders.
You're not feeling horrible, but it's like something's annoying you.
Woo!
Kashara,
I found more out about my history, though. We get to go fuck people up that hurt my people. Well, I guess me, but woo!
You wake up early, and you see that Gran is not with you. She's actually with Septimus.
Ram, you sneaky little girl.
She's got a tie.
I guess so.
Weird,
Knock
not
on
even,
the door.
man.
Ram, Septimus, we can do it.
The door opens up, and it's just Septimus and Gran as they're just having a conversation about. Actually, you wouldn't know.
What you talking about?
She turns to you and says, so, as I was saying, I will be going back if you can start the portal again, and I'll be moving the refugees to Ravens... What is it called?
Ravenwood.
Ravenwood. I'll be doing my best to get them to move to there.
That's a fucking bad idea.
Yeah, that's a bad idea, but I'm not there to say that.
Yep,
Who knows
she's
what
going to take them
Pendleton
there. Actually... Warren's Cross. She's going to take him to Warren's Cross.
Yeah, because Septimus would have noted not that there's a shard in Ravenwood, but that it is at risk of potential attack.
What's it, Warden?
Yeah, so she's going to take all the refugees up north to a better city, a little stronger, away from Ravenswood. But she's going to try to get all the people from Foamcrest who are refugees up there. Silvercrest is just way too volatile with refugees. She says, yeah, just send me back. I'll take care of that. And please keep my baby safe.
Oh, Graham, I love you. I miss you so much.
I can't go with you, but
It's better this way.
it might be. But please remember one thing. There have been a lot of things that they have programmed into us. And I don't know what they have programmed into you. So be careful of...
Wait. I thought they just... Wait, they programmed us?
There's certain things that may influence the way that you think and feel and want to react to.
Trigger words.
So just be cautious and very cognizant of your own emotions and your thoughts.
I mean, I always am.
She smiles.
I told you, only once in a while do I ever let my emotions get the
Every
best
so
of me.
often.
And you are better for it.
I know, you've raised me so well, Graham.
Be very cautious. As she just gives you a kiss on the forehead, gives you a hug, and says, Septimus, will you open the gate for me, please?
Yes, let's get you going.
He can be a bit stuffy, but he's a man.
I already love him. He's my new best friend. Aren't you, bestie?
Yes.
Yeah, see, look, we're best friends. Yes.
Excellent. And she there's one last hug.
No friends anymore.
No.
Everyone is leaving me.
Xanadar
You want
one,
Virgil? She wants him.
Love triangles everywhere.
Xanadar is still
Except-
#1 best friend.
Exactly, best friend. I didn't
That's
say
right.
like number one. I just think he's a best friend. You're not even, I don't like you that much yet, if I'm being quite honest. You haven't totally proven yourself, but we're like equal groundish. I think we're pretty mutual.
On that.
Are we like,
Uh-oh.
are all of our rooms like in the same hallway
I don't hope
area?
so.
Oh yeah, you're all off the main beat there.
I'm
So
coming
yeah.
out of my door because you're screaming. What are you doing? It is so early in the morning.
I found out more about my history.
Can you lower your voice?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Like me? Oh my god, it is so early, Kashara. I swear to God.
Well, it's a
I don't think
bright,
you should
beautiful
shut
morning.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't like this on you. That.
I don't like this on you.
Good morning, Pendleton.
Shut the fuck up. Should have grabbed
Her ears are gonna go down, and she's like lost all of her pep. Like, oh.
On the note of,
Taking notes from Virgil.
Bad
On the note of
decisions.
our dear friendship, my brothers,
Dead. Yeah.
both of them, the dead one and the not dead one.
Oh, I didn't really like them. They were kind of assholes.
Yes.
Rude. What?
Wait, are you pager guy?
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa!
He's your pen pal. Wow.
Okay.
On that note, at some point before we leave, I will need the pager so I can give it to Julia so we can keep in touch.
Do we get to use yours?
You can definitely try, but no one else has been able to touch it.
Well, then why don't wait? But I don't. But
Don't worry, I'll give you plenty of things.
They're like little
Can I
toddler
still-
toys to keep them busy.
can I still talk to Gran?
Here's a top. Enjoy.
Yeah, here, go on.
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking liar.
My brothers have said very unfortunate things.
I mean, yeah, really, they have.
I mean,
Poor
Julius was
poor
okay.
Julius.
No, I didn't like him. He drugged me and made me.
Poor
made me just feel
Julius. He
totally
said that you
horrible.
were so aggressive towards him. And
Well, he drugged me,
August said
and it
that
was
you
terrible.
were threatening people and aggressive as well.
I would never do that.
We aren't going to have such an unfortunate thing, are we?
No,
You-
you
So,
we would never
I
be
dare
aggressive.
say that I am quite adept at identifying master manipulators. And that
You're
doesn't
like,
make me happy.
Morgan knows that it
Yeah,
doesn't make.
yeah.
But
Would you like
Kashara's
to roll
eating
for
I
it?
right
would love
into
to roll
it.
insight, Tom.
Insight versus versus
What?
persuasion
Persuasion.
or deception. Doesn't matter. You just tell me.
What
which
would
one.
call for either?
We go for either.
Natural 20.
Oh shit.
Not a 24. It's not a natural 20.
Nope. Nothing. You're like. It seems legit.
No, I don't think so. I can't prove it, but I don't think so. I've been manipulated for many years.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes,
very true.
yes,
Yeah.
it's quite
Very
true.
true. Very true.
And I would dare to even say he said the same things.
Yeah.
Kashara
Yeah,
doesn't know
quite
that.
similar.
That's really sad.
Isn't that depressing? Doesn't that make
Especially
you
with those
upset?
Seems
24.
completely legit. I don't trust it.
You're being too nice, and that makes me
That's it.
suspicious.
Too suspicious. Seems honest.
Seems honest and nice. I don't like that.
I'm so glad that we can be friends.
Me
Break that
too.
cycle.
Hey, this is Xander. Have you guys met? Oh yeah, you guys just did.
Yeah.
We can be like a friendship because Pendleton is kind of like I don't know, making me sad now because like she's with that fucking asswipe and then you
Hey!
know, Door. Yeah, hey, Door. You know, like he's out. He's with. You'll meet him later. He's with his husband right now. They're in like the Shadowdale. You know, all that stuff. Anyways, he's pretty cool. But I said something that I didn't mean to say, and like now he doesn't totally like me. So like, we can be like besties.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry, Pendleton. You just with Virgil now, and it's
I
different.
don't care.
It's
what you think
different
of-
now.
I still trust you, Pendleton.
I hope you die.
Why would you ask you like that?
So early.
This is the greatest
in the
party
morning.
ever.
She didn't even scream. She did like with the most straight face ever.
Still,
I hope
this
you
is
die.
so
I
much
hope you die.
aggression in the morning.
And I hope I'm there to see it.
I
hope
I'm
I'm the maker of the dying.
Oh, he's so
Oh my
nice. Have you
gosh.
not been listening to what he's been saying? He's so nice.
They always are, aren't they? Just
I mean,
They
not
always
normally.
are.
You're not nice, are you?
Yeah, gee, I wonder
They
why.
always
But
are
he's so
until they
nice.
stab you in the back. He's too nice.
Are you stabbing me in the back by saying these mean things?
She wouldn't do that.
She'll stab you in
Yeah,
the front.
actually, for once, I wouldn't do that. I'm trying to protect you, Kashara. You shouldn't listen to strangers.
Stranger danger.
What do I roll to see who I believe more?
I don't know. I think this is a coin toss at this
Yeah,
point.
two D20s. Assign them to
I'll
each
do
of them.
I'll do a D4 if it's
Okay, that also works.
evens. I believe Septimus. Odds. I believe Pendleton.
It actually just said
no,
to not believe what strangers say, but the stranger said to believe Pendleton. So I'm not really sure where you land on that one.
I got a 4, so I'm with Septimus on this one.
All right, there you go.
Which means you believe Pendleton.
Is it?
I don't know. It's like one twisted
It is
circle
really
of like
one
logic
twisted.
there. I'm not really sure. Right
This all leads back to believe Pendleton.
So I think that at that point you both believe Pendleton and do not believe
Yes.
Pendleton. I think it's the only way to go with this.
I
one.
believe you, but you're
You
wrong on this
believe
one.
that Pendleton will hurt you, but you also believe that Septimus is a nice guy.
Exactly.
There you
Yes,
go.
exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm gonna take Pendleton to the side and be like, "Hey, you're being kind of mean.
Hey,
I love you.
I love you.
We're best friends.
I love you. We're best friends. You're basically like the brother I never had. However,
Mhm.
I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. At all. He's being too nice. We can't. Look what easily believing strangers has gotten us into.
Are you sure it's not just because he looks like August?
I liked August.
She didn't have the falling out with August.
That is true.
Oh,
She
that's
wasn't here for the
right.
falling out.
August helped me.
August
Get to
turned
where I
into a
need-
demon and tried to kill all of us.
I know. I heard about that, but that's not the August I knew.
I refuse
however,
to believe about
It
that.
was a pretty bad way to go
I get
out.
it, but
It's awful.
I believe that every person forges their own path. That being said, I don't like how nice he's being and how he knows things about us that we haven't told him.
So, Gram's nice. Do you like Gram?
I've known Gram for many years. Of course I like Gram. I've built a relationship with Grandma. I don't know him.
Are you going to build a relationship with him, or are you just going to hate him from the beginning?
I hate everyone from the beginning. This is
We
true.
worked through that.
And maybe I'll work through it if he stops being such a creepy fuck.
Is that what happened with you and Virgil?
Yes,
We still need an intervention.
I agree.
What?
He's a lying liar pants.
What? You know,
But
I
you
can
know
hear
what?
you right.
Yes, we
He was
do.
being honest
Yes,
with me.
we do, Virgil. However, he could also be a lying liar pants.
We don't need any more lying liar pants in here. I already had an intervention with Gram last
My
night.
least favorite part
I
is
think.
that I don't think so.
I remember bits and
Liar!
pieces.
Okay.
I just think it's a little odd how he knows things that we haven't told him, and that he's so friendly, and how he's kind of sucking up to Kashara.
It's this whole book. His
Yeah,
brothers
I
tell
know
him
this conversation
everything.
isn't about me, and I'm totally not eavesdropping, but we have been with both of his brothers like consistently.
I haven't, and he knows things about me that I didn't.
Well, I mean, I'm sure August put you in the veil, and maybe he told his brothers that he sent you into the veil. That was all he knew.
I'm just saying,
He's not saying anything.
err
about
on the
August.
side of caution.
I always err on the side of caution. Caution is my middle name.
Everybody's my friend until they're not.
Oh,
Xanadar.
dear.
Roll a d20 and use your wisdom modifier.
Oh no.
I'm
You've
very
known
wise.
Pendleton for many years.
I am very wise.
So you get a +6 to this roll.
17.
17.
Plus six.
Every time your
I'm very
group
wise.
argues, you can hear really quietly another voice in the argument. Like a whisper almost. You haven't figured out what it is, but you can hear it. Every time that they've argued, you're like, there's somebody else talking. I'm not really sure who's talking.
Hello?
Wait, Virgil, the voices.
What? Oh, you're hearing voices?
Not really, but kinda.
That's not.
When everybody argues, there's like, it's this voice that I can almost hear, but I can't hear it.
Can I test a theory? And you're gonna have to trust me for like 5 seconds.
Watch her.
Let me hold the shard. Pendleton, scream at Septimus and tell me if you hear it. I swear to God, I'll keep it right in front of you.
I'll hold it.
Thank you.
No,
No.
we talked about this. Okay.
Scream at him.
Why am I screaming at him?
I'm testing a theory. Argue with him. You hate him. It's easy.
There's nothing to argue about right now.
Look at
Did you
his
say
face.
anything?
Virgil, you're a fucking whore, and I fucking hate your ass, and
Thank
you
you,
left my
darling.
friend.
Thank
Stop
you.
yelling at how you're changing, and I don't appreciate it.
That was
Okay.
not an open invitation to
So-
air everything. But please,
We just
thank
broke
you.
the
Do
microphone.
you believe everything that you guys just said? Or are you testing a theory?
I believe it.
I mean, Kashara has said all of those things before.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, these are all
does
true.
believe those things.
You can still hear it way underneath. Almost
Can
like...
I hear it? Because I would be listening for it. Okay.
No.
Okay.
You can hear it, but it's almost like at this point it's like there's too much bass in a song or something, like way in the like deep recesses, you can hear something going on, but you can't hear it. There's not an audible... Even when you're concentrating on it, you can't pick it out.
Did you still hear it?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't, so it's not the shard.
That's not...
Maybe we need to have...
Do you have a theory, Septimus?
Virgil, do a perception check based on visualization, and this is an extremely high roll.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
And the other one was a 1.
How far apart are the two of you?
I mean, she
Not,
just...
we just handed, so not very far.
Oh, okay, so like 5 feet.
Yeah, probably.
His eyes didn't change.
When I took the shard.
I had a feeling she's like in him. Is the princess possessing him?
Okay. Do you have a theory? Because his eyes didn't change when I took the shard from him, and now I would like to know what the fuck that's about.
How long have you had this?
A day? 2 days?
day-ish.
2 days? Maybe? Max?
And what happens when you wild chain?
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
it becomes teeth. Or claws. Want to see?
I would love to, but I don't want to waste your resources.
It's too late. I'm a bear.
It will just look like that.
My claws
That
are
smile is really
really
big. Yeah.
That's my theory.
I suppose that's a good one. What do we do about that?
I believe it's less of... I believe it's merely just bringing extra energy into him. I believe if he separates it from himself for a certain amount of time, it might go away.
That's good, I'm thinking.
Okay. Alright. That's weird, though. I don't like that. Makes me feel gross. Bro, wait, can we get back to this? I'm fucking starving. It's so early and I'm starving. Don't look at me. feel like you're
Door
always gonna
is
yell at me.
still missing, by the way.
Yeah, I don't really care what Dora's doing. I would just like to eat.
Listen.
The dwarves are good at food.
Just a little tiny.
Just gonna
Dora,
smack
you
your
ready
hand.
yet?
And I was just smack it. I don't want to know what's happening over there. When
You open
two
up the
dwarves
veil
love each other very
and you
much.
call through it, and you're like, not right now.
Told you.
We're busy.
Sweet jazz in the background.
Wow, wow, wow. Actually, it's dwarven hard metal.
Oh, of course it is. Of
yes.
course it is.
I love that.
Food? Can we get food? I'm hungry.
Of course we can get food.
Yeah.
This is the one thing I agree with you on.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm hungry.
So
long
the
night.
feast that was there beforehand
Oh,
has been all
what,
cleaned
bitching?
up. Although there are many stains all over the entirety of the main
No.
hall that's there. However, there's like a brand new like platters of food. Very nice, very delicate, so bacon and eggs and ham and bread. Fresh food everywhere. Yeah.
As much as I love the hospitality, when are we leaving? I'm so tired of being here. It's all the same
Okay,
color.
so about that. I have a lead on what could potentially be our next shard. I don't know for sure. But so apparently I am not born. I was never born. I was genetically engineered, which I know, fucking crazy, right? I mean that must explain why I'm so perfect. But anyways, so
You just see Pendleton biting her tongue.
so, there's this group called the Minders, and I think they made me, and I don't know if you ever looked at Graham too much, but, like, we look alike, but, like, we're, like, the same person. It's weird. And so, like, all of the tabaxis are, like, all, like, the same. It's kind of weird. And so, like, we're all being, like, created for something, and it turns out there's more people that can cut into the veil like I can, and the people are being trained for this, and so I think we need to go stop them maybe.
When did you find this out?
Last night.
You're coping remarkably well.
I mean, yeah, I always do.
So there's a group of people keeping a race captive back
Graham
where you're
said I
from.
wasn't a race. She
Semantics.
said, yeah, I know, but like, we're all the same.
Keeping a population of living,
Yeah.
breathing people
Am I
where
living,
you are
though?
from, Kashara, that is way
Kashara.
too existential for 6 in the
Kashara,
morning.
Kashara. Dead things and not alive things can't do that. There you
Rivers
go.
and valleys.
Rivers and
So
valleys,
there
breathing because we're
are
calm.
other yous being held captive.
Oh, and here's the other crazy thing is like they're technically ranked. So like I'm technically a K, but remember that guy that was calling me a Nancy? Yeah, well apparently a Nancy is like way more powerful than I am because she's an A. And so like if you're an A or a B or a C, like you're supposed to be super powerful or whatever. So I'm a K, so I'm like kinda like nothing. But Graham said that I'm actually supposed to be like a B or a C. Now that could just be Graham, you know, me being her little girl and everything, I'm special. Or I don't know, it could be something, I don't know. But apparently there are people who are a lot more powerful than me that have this ability.
Virgil is like white in the
And
face.
she's just saying it so casually.
Okay.
Slow sip of her orange juice.
So do you think that's where we should go next, or do you think we should go?
I definitely think if there is an entire group of populace that is being held captive, bred, and used by other people, yes, we should go deal with
Yeah,
that.
probably.
Shard,
Yeah, stand it up.
not really relevant.
I'm gonna point to my big claws and be like, remember we were gonna return these?
Yeah, I was going to say we're going to go to the dormitory, but also it is 6 in the morning and I just threw up in my mouth because the thought of that makes me so ill. Is it worth the detour?
Well, can't we just like, you know, do the little doop doop doop, do the little transporty thing?
2 bear
Septimus
thumbs
has
up.
like a double diamond black card.
Bears
so we
Yeah!
can take
Hey,
the-
Bessie!
Oh, yeah.
Can you take us
Large
back?
nails coming up out of the top of it.
Hey, Bessie, can you take us back? So we have this place called the dormitory, and it's super cool, and we have this like 10-year-old
Kashara.
child there, but it's not creepy or anything. It's just it's a child that
He's
you know.
14.
Well, sorry, he's 14. I think of him as 10. He's like my little baby. But anyway, so we have this guy, and we have him in this room, and he's a
I
little.
think
He
probably
sees
knows about the
visions.
dormitory.
Do you know about the dormitory?
Yes.
Oh.
But go on.
Well, okay, so we have this kid in this room, and he's like trapped there, but not trapped there. Not in a creepy way, but he sees visions, but also not in a creepy way. He helps us, but we actually don't know where the visions are coming from. So anyway,
Yeah, we
we're.
do we know that? Yes, we do. I figured that out. It's coming from his, you know, the king, the dead king,
Oh, that's right. You did make
Yeah,
that connection.
I did. I
Yeah.
did figure that out. Yes.
Okay, yeah, so anyways, he's getting these visions from the Dead King, but why is the Dead King sending us messages? Like, what is it? We don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna go there, we're gonna drop
Do
it
we
off,
know
and then...
that yours are from him?
I'm sorry.
what?
Wait, excuse me?
The visions and the prophecy that you foretold.
Are there others?
I hear we should listen to the Minder's mind.
I'm sorry, what? You know about this?
Bad vibe?
Yeah, a horrible, rancid vibe, actually. What? What?
Is he a fucking minder?
No
Are you
way.
a
No
minder?
way. No fucking way.
That would have been
No
hysterical.
fucking.
That
That's
would've been
fucked up.
amazing.
That is too fucked up.
Wow.
Trigger word.
Trigger word. Where are you getting your information? I know you know everything, but it has to come from somewhere.
My only concern.
Wait, that's not answering the question. That's not answering the question. Listen. We're supposed to be besties.
Let him speak.
Yeah.
Let him speak.
And as your bestie, I feel it right to warn you that an entire race of simulacrums that were designed by what I could only imagine to be very intelligent creatures, and were all made to just believe everything these things say and do. And you magically escape in the chaos of everything.
Well, the orcs helped us.
Wait, I didn't hear you.
Oh, the orcs helped us.
Yes. But these things could still be in communication with their cattle. And since you have gained the power to access the veil and your abilities to access the veil have grown, you did not always have the ability to use your claws to open up the veils like shards do. That was recent. That was right before you went to this kingdom.
How did you...
I'm gonna point at my paw where you have your little thing on your hand, the tattoo from Saloon.
Yeah, the paper thing.
I'm just gonna see if it processes. I'll tap it, and then wait for the gears to turn.
I don't. My brain is actually. Is she speaking? Are they speaking to you? Is that what you're trying to mime?
More like she followed your path, and if it was the minders on the other side, she wouldn't have erased her mind.
Oh, I was not going there.
What's your point?
Yeah.
My point is, the minders could have been speaking through you and leading you.
But that's...
Especially since we're near that region right now.
But... Was I saying the prophecy?
On the way to that small town where you met Virgil's little orphans.
But...
And they can access the veil. And they're training and
Well, okay,
breeding
wait,
you all
Mr.
to
Smart Guy.
access the veil.
Because my visions were tracked by my other besties, who I'm actually liking a lot more than you right now. Shar and Saloon. And they tracked it to like a powerful person in a bubble. So I think you're wrong.
I may be.
Yeah, I think
This
you are.
is just a theory. However, who are they?
Who or who?
Your other bestie.
Shar and Saloon.
Amazing.
Goddesses. I know, aren't they?
And how honest have they been?
Not very assholes.
They are the honestest people that I've ever... The honestest goddesses that I've ever met.
That is...
Also the
Not-
only goddesses you've ever met.
Shut up.
Were you mad at them last
Those
episode?
Those two words rarely connect.
Tell me about it.
Well, I think that we're rarely connecting at this point.
Look, I don't think it matters, all of this, whatever. The point is that there are victims being held somewhere. It's kind of...
Exactly. We need to go...
And there might be a shard there. So we should just go fix it.
Don't the shards, like, lead us to the next one?
We have the whole picture. We can see what they're, like, looking at.
Yeah.
But should we drop off the other ones at the dormitory, or should we just skip that and go?
I'm gonna become a man again, so I
mean-
can speak my.
If we can teleport, then why not drop them off?
Yeah,
Okay,
and then we have the book where all of the shards are. and
Okay,
we'll know.
okay. Alright.
Is there a
We
way
also
to
have to
access your
translate.
mirror
Yeah.
from here?
It's in the middle of the woods.
We didn't.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, it's behind the stone.
Oh shit, that's
I
right.
tapped
I
the door,
keep
he's gonna
forgetting
move
about
the
the
fucking
diamonds. Okay, it's in
leverage!
the ground. It's in the ground.
Leverage.
My bad.
I learned
We
that. word.
access that mirror from this point? Or do we have to go and find where it was in the middle of the forest?
No, we
No,
know
we
where
can go to
there's
that
a
one. I
door.
forgot about the basement. We go to the one of
Wait,
the...
he's asking about the mirror. That's different.
The
Our,
mirror
our,
that you
our
guys traveled
teleportation
through.
mirror. Our teleportation mirror.
Yeah,
oh,
thinking
the
next.
teleportation. mirror.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, we can go down and go through there. We have to get door, but
Yeah,
Is
doors
that
we
where
are
you
can
guys-
leave him because I mean, Colin
Yeah,
did
they're
say he
good.
was gonna follow us.
Yeah, they're kind of busy.
They can stay. That's fine. But yeah, we can go.
But he has to move it for us, guys. We can't move it by ourselves.
Didn't he just say you have to push it out of the way? You're strong.
Yes.
He said dwarven leverage. That's
He
way
meant
different.
literally. With
He
like
meant
a
somebody
verb.
with big muscles.
Yeah.
He meant physical labor, which is not something that
A
I will
bear.
be doing. So
Okay, we can try.
okay.
Okay,
I don't
so is that
think
where
it's
you guys
gonna
go?
work, but let's.
Yes.
Labor's my thing.
So you get, after a lot of traveling, you end up getting back to the original place you guys cut from the regular world into the Vale. And right at that exact same spot, you see a large rock of that diamond just sitting there right at the entrance. And you realize that is what the other mirror is connecting to, but because they're so close to each other, you can't push and move it out of the way. But now that you're there, you can actually move it. It's a very, very large thing, and it might include everybody's strength scores.
Would
I'm not
Septimus
pushing.
know how to break these diamonds?
Oh no! Matter of fact, these diamonds are they don't conduct magic.
No, would he know what does break them?
Mithril is what we know.
Mithril
Just take the dagger.
hammers and things like that, like intense, continuous blunt force trauma moves these things. Any magical means won't shape them at all. That's why the dwarves are like the main people that use these things. No one else uses them. It's just too dang hard. So everybody's gonna start shoving.
Yeah,
I rolled a
push.
19 to move it.
I don't.
All right,
I'm-
strength scores.
I'm not pushing. You can't make
I
me.
refuse.
Frankly, you can't make me push
Just a
that.
straight strength check.
Strength checks all the way across the boards.
That's a 21.
21.
See, I'm not needed.
16.
16.
Did
Oh,
5.
19.
19. Anybody else helping?
Are you not pushing?
No, I did a 5.
Oh, you're not helpful. Okay.
He's just there to stand there and look pretty.
That's my job.
After the three of you guys are starting to shove and push and like really putting your backs into it, you start realizing it's starting to slowly move through the dirt as you guys are pushing it out of the way. It was meant to be placed there specifically to hold off that gate. After a few moments, you guys push it about a foot away from its original position. And if you were to pierce the veil, you would see that the mirror is right there, facing towards the mirror, towards the.
We don't
towards the
have
rocks.
to pierce the veil to use the mirrors, right?
Yeah, because we have to do the nubbies.
Mhm.
I thought it was already set.
Is it set?
I don't remember how.
When
it
you
works to
pierce
go
the
back.
veil from this side and the mirror is not aligned to where you want it to be, the symbols still shine on your side, and you can still arrange them. How
Oh
you
yes,
want
okay.
them.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't. That's not my thing.
So who wants to pierce the veil and who wants to start dialing home?
I feel like I'm gonna fail.
I mean, I can do it.
Okay.
I'll pierce the veil.
And Septimus has the list of all the ways to get to different places.
Oh, that is true. That is true. I was like, do we remember? Forgot those numbers.
No, you wrote it all down, and so you start
August
dialing
was the one
home.
who was doing
August
that.
wrote it down, and thank God
Yeah.
that he did that.
Thank goodness for August.
Honestly, yeah.
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 So you dial home, and then
He knows
the
stuff?
mirror actually starts to reappear. There's only like a foot difference between the mirror entrance, the opening to the dormitory, and that very immovable wall. So, yeah, you guys all want to go home?
Yes, please God.
All right. You all make it through the dormitory and make it in there.
Food.
And who is there waiting for you?
Dom.
But Dom. And it
Is the
says
magical food back?
the magical food is in full supply.
I just walk right past.
Yep.
Middleton immediately hugs his child.
He's very excited. Oh, I'm so glad you guys made it. Sharon Zaloon said that you guys got the other shard.
We did.
That's really amazing. I can't believe you guys
Is
were.
Nancy here too?
Yep. She's in the back. She's cleaning things and making it all nice and comfortable for him, and like making clothes and. Everybody roll a d20. Who gets the highest roll? Let's just see.
12.
Oh shit. Nope.
15.
20.
20. 20. Nancy actually comes up to you and says, so Sharon Saloon have been teaching him a lot of things. I'm not really very comfortable with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you seem like a man of ways of the world and knowing things, and so can you try to tell him not to play with all the sharp objects and things? Like he's.
I'll talk to him.
Oh, thank you. That means
Of course.
so much to me.
To talk to.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
As you see in the corner, that he has a number of these daggers and things that he's been using, and you see like targets on the walls where they have been put up. And as you look, even without a roll, you realize that he's getting better and better because his groupings and groupings are getting closer and
I was
closer.
gonna ask.
He is training and he is getting better, and you see that even his body, even for a 14-year-old, is starting to get like a lot more muscle on it. And he's starting to get a lot stronger and quicker, and He looks strong.
I'll walk over to him. Hey, bud.
Hey.
Your aim's better.
Yeah, I've been practicing, and it's been getting easier. I mean, you know, I realize if I just concentrate, I can just see the bullseye like it's closer. I think it's getting easier. I think it's just the practice. I just gotta keep going.
Yeah. Good job. But here, listen. Here's the thing.
I really want to be as good as you one day.
You're so sweet. That's
I mean-
just so flattering. You're kind of freaking your mom out.
Yeah, Mom doesn't like. She wants me to be a fisherman again, but I don't think I can be a fisherman anymore. I mean, Dad was a fisherman,
Yeah.
but I mean, I don't think I can do that anymore. I mean, even sitting still for too long just drives me kind of nuts.
Tell me about it. But
You're not gonna tell her anything, right?
no, of course not. But
Okay.
I agree that getting better is good, especially while we're in what we're in. But if she tells you go be a fisherman, just say yes. Just say when it's over you do it. It doesn't matter if you will. Just tell her what she wants to hear, and then when you get there, you can cross that bridge. Like, it's not relevant right now. Just make her happy.
Yeah, save her feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a really good idea. I should definitely lie to my mother.
Yeah.
And
You know, sometimes you just have to tell people what they want to hear so that
Jesus Christ.
that's a really good. I didn't even think about that. That's
nobody
really,
ever does, you know?
You know what? You're right. I mean,
Yeah.
if I just tell her yes, I'll go back to fishing.
Yes. And then, you know, when we're done and you're older, you do whatever you want.
You know, I mean, like, yeah, my dad used to. I mean, not very often, but he used to like use the trident and like spear the
Oh,
fish
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
I could tell her like I'm learning to be a better fisherman by using the trident.
That's a great idea.
And as soon as he says all these things, you can see in the background like a trident starts to form in the background, and you start seeing targets and things looking more like fish. It's like, yeah, I bet you if I like, I'm sure there's a trident around here somewhere that I could start like using.
Oh,
and, like,
probably. Is that where you found all these weapons? Just laying around?
well, yeah, I mean, I just think about it for a little bit, and eventually they just kind of appear. And this place is really cool. Like anything you want, just kind of appears. Like I was
Right.
really bored, and I started reading these like old books. I found this old book I had like read when I was really really young, like when I was I don't want to say I was a kid, but I
understand.
couldn't find it anymore because the place kind of burned down. But like I found it here.
Wow.
I was able to read it again, and my mom didn't want me to read it because it was kind of scary stuff. But I
Right.
kind of liked it. It was really neat. Do you want to read the book? I'll go find it for you. I mean, it's just running in the other room. I hide it from my mom. So, do you want it?
I'd love to. Yes, I would love to.
Absolutely.
Read
So
it.
he
Yeah.
runs off into the room, grabs his book, and brings it over to you. And it's made for kids.
What else,
from a
like
person
Grimm
who
fairy
wrote it.
tales,
Yeah.
horrible things? Yeah.
But it's like made from someone who didn't know he was making things for kids.
Right. Okay.
So somehow it was marketed to him, and he's used it. So he's like, there's some like really deep, dark kind of stuff in these books.
It's heavy, bud. It's real heavy.
Yeah, it's really. I really like some of those. They're really good.
I'm glad you're reading. It's
Yeah,
good
like
for your brain.
The kid that got their head chopped up.
Yeah.
I won't spoil it for you, but
Oh,
it's really good.
You know what? I'll read it. But Dom, you gotta stay focused, right?
Yeah.
We got a job to do.
We gotta train and be better, and because we gotta fight the darkness and make sure that we keep all those bad people where they were, and make sure that place stays secure.
That's
So-
right. Well, you've been gone, a while. Has anything else, been said to you? Saloon and Char.
And he kind of looks over to the side and no,
You lying to me?
no,
Are you lying to me?
absolutely not.
You can't say that line.
And he's smiling you're like, no, I would never lie to you.
Dom, I am the king of liars.
No, you're not. That's Asmodeus.
All right.
You
well,
tried to lie to me, and I got it. I'm getting really good at this.
Why are you lying to me,
I'm not lying.
Dom?
Okay, fine. So, so they've been teaching me stuff and teaching me to be better and stuff, and I think I learned that lady's name,
Which
but
lady?
I'm not supposed to tell you.
Well, you're going to.
Well,
tell
actually,
me.
I can't tell anybody. I'm not even supposed to say it because bad stuff happens.
Yeah.
So I can't say it, but I know that the guy who was here before me, who gave me his stuff.
Yeah.
His name is
Tristan
I forgot it. Tristan. Like that's who I'm replacing Tristan. I'm the new Tristan. Although I'm not like exactly like him. I'm gonna do things my own way.
Right.
But like,
Can you write her name?
Why are you eavesdropping? This is not about you.
oh, I don't know you.
Do you remember August?
Yeah,
This is his brother. His name is
I
Septimus.
could tell. It looks exactly like him.
Yeah, I know.
Don't trust
That is a great
her.
question, though. Can you write her name down?
I can, but you can't say it. You like whatever you do, you just can't say it. Like just don't
Scout's
say it.
honor, all right? We just need to know it.
And he's like, it's okay if I tell him.
Are you talking to them?
No.
Can you tell them that I am mad at them and they should know that? That's
know.
all. Okay, good. Are they talking about me behind my back to a child?
No. They're talking to you in front of you. You just can't hear them and see them. So,
Right,
anyways,
okay.
so he goes over and he's like, okay, I gotta write this down, but you can't say it.
Okay, Tom, we won't say it. Septimus.
Hand him the book.
Okay.
Do
so I'm
not
gonna
write
this.
it in that.
And
Do
so he,
not write it in
Pendleton,
that.
just write the name down.
Not in the book.
It's just a book. Let her write it down.
Can I write it in the
a
book?
It's not just a book.
It's a
write
magic
it on
book.
a regular piece of paper.
As soon as he goes to write in the book, the pen stays away like 3 inches and it won't go any closer.
Good.
He's
I
like,
hand him my pen.
No.
I don't. Okay, here. I guess that one. That's a weird one. I don't know what's going on. And it won't. 3 inches. It won't get near that book.
Get a regular piece
Something's
of paper.
up with your
John.
book. I don't know.
Just get a regular piece of paper.
Okay, I'll just go get one. So when he goes over and grabs a piece of paper out of like one of the back of the books
Mm-hmm.
that's like empty, that last page, nothing's on. Goes over and he starts writing on that one. He starts writing, and he writes the name Delilah.
Of course, it's Delilah. Okay. And whose name is this? There are so many mysterious women that want to kill us.
He says, "This is." He starts getting really quiet. This is the one that's been walking around with you.
No, the princess.
She's the one in that glass area.
Okay.
What
Wait.
happens if you say that?
She can get closer to you. Actually, she can get closer to you if you just talk about her. We like here we're fine. Like here it's good, but don't mention her name or like her anything, because she'll get closer to you.
What happens if we meet someone named that name?
Bummer.
I'm not sure.
Sure.
We'll find
Like,
out.
would it work?
I'm sure it has to do a lot
I don't
with
know, but I don't
intention.
want to.
But then,
Ever
you know,
meet
when I
someone
say
that name?
it, then I'm gonna think, oh, that's the name I'm not supposed to say. Then I'm gonna say
Oh
it to the
yeah,
person.
well,
and-
let's just if we ever meet somebody with that name, let's just be like, sorry, well, it sucks.
The pen is still moving. And he's not touching it.
Is it still writing? What is it writing, Tom?
It's just, if I met someone like that name, I mean, I really wouldn't say it out loud because I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. Because it's kind of cool because like it's other people have that name, right?
What is it writing, Tom?
And as you go up to it, it says the name Oakheart.
Yeah.
It finishes the name. And then there's a comma, and it says Skyblade.
Oh, wait.
What was that?
You
last
would
one?
know that this isn't the way that people used to write. That says what their middle name is.
Oh, I see.
So the real name of this person is Delilah
Mm-hmm.
Skyblade Oakheart. So yeah, if you meet someone like that name, maybe just call him something else, because I don't know what to do. You know, just call him D. Hey D, how's it going, D? Like,
And
I don't know,
so
it's fun.
above the table, Tristan was the
son.
son of
Yes.
the king,
Yes.
the forgotten son.
Yes, the forgotten
Yeah.
son that was never written down. Yes.
Okay, so Delilah would be his
Sister.
sister.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Tom.
Mhm.
Can you ask Salune a question for me?
You can ask her. She's right. Yeah.
I need like a barrier. I feel like her sister really doesn't like me, but
Yeah, she doesn't.
I know. Yeah, I have that effect
Okay.
on women. I need to talk to them, preferably not Shar, but I have some questions that are they're kind of private.
And you want me to I'll keep your secrets. I'll
No,
keep all your
no,
secrets.
no. I
You
just.
can tell me. I am so trustworthy and like.
Dom, you've lied to me like 4 times in the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, but not convincingly.
No, but that doesn't mean you didn't do it.
I know, but I'm trying to get better.
Well, you.
Wouldn't you want me to get better?
Yes, Dom, I want you to
See,
get better.
so I'm really on your side. So continue.
That's how you get good at lying, Dom.
I know, I'm getting really better at it.
Real
I
quick,
continue. What?
real quick question.
Mhm.
When Tristan died,
Yes.
he just like disintegrated,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Remember, he was
Okay.
euthanized.
He was euthanized
Yeah,
by Saluna Shark.
but
yes,
he
but he
just
turned to dust.
He
yeah.
did turn to dust. Okay.
Yes.
Because he was like talking about turning into an obra.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
No. I don't want you to talk to them for me. I want them to stop hiding and actually talk face to face with me. I know that's their least favorite thing to do, but it is important.
So you just want me to tell him to, like, just talk to you?
Yes, to stop ignoring us.
Okay.
That would be cool.
Saloon, they... Yeah, okay, you heard him. Okay. Yeah, they heard you.
Saloon, can we talk? Please. Can we talk?
And you feel a hand on your shoulder. And she's like, what can I do for you?
Can I think? It's like, 'cause I don't have a message, but she is a goddess. Can she read my thoughts? Because I don't want to say these out loud.
You mean cast spell Mind Grope?
Yes, I need her to mind grope me. Can she cast mind grope? Because it's kind of sensitive, and I don't want to talk about Dom in front of Dom.
Okay, yeah, she's looking straight into your
Okay,
eyes.
so non-verbally, what the fuck is up with this kid? Weird things are appearing, and I know this place is weird. Is it you? The pen is moving on its own. Weapons are appearing. Is that you or is that him?
That is us.
Okay.
We trained Tristan,
Right.
and we need him to be trained and strong so he can face the things that he needs to face.
Right. Yeah, no, I heard all about that from that paladin that, like, killed herself or whatever. Is there anything that he left out conveniently that you told him that we should know?
No, as soon as we get this information, we share it with you.
Oh, right. That's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. Why did you not answer me?
And she kind of pulls back her arms, and you see that there's scrapes and scratches all over her. And she says, we are at battle and at war at different places, at different rifts. The enemy is always trying to break through, and they're having more success because she has a shard as well.
Right.
And she's looking for these other places. And we're doing our best to keep them as secret and as quiet as possible.
Right. I'm not mad. Why didn't anybody answer me? Not one single anybody.
When did you ask us?
In the Dwarven Kingdom, I was on top of the mountain. I asked for a favor, and open invitation asked if anybody could do it for me, malevolent, benevolent, or whatever, and nobody answered.
We didn't hear you.
Oh.
You asked recently on the top of a mountain for our aid?
Yes, openly. To anybody who would listen to me. And nobody responded.
Same.
We couldn't hear you.
That is cause for massive concern. Thank you for that. Really.
You see that Saloon is very shook.
Yeah, that is big, major no-no. Great. I feel so safe.
Can you call Shar?
Sure.
Pray to Shar.
She loves when I do that. Okay. I will comply.
Okay.
And pray to Shar. And can you hear me? Will you answer me?
Her hand, Saloon's hand, shoots up and grabs your face and touches your eye. And as soon as she does, there is a connection, and you hear Shar saying, "What is it that you wish? You bother me enough."
Nothing. Your sister told me to call you. That was it.
Something is blocking you.
Oh, excellent.
We cannot hear you.
Cool. I love one of my, deepest fears, being realized right in front of me. That's so awesome. What do we do about that?
Now that I know that you cannot just call to us, I will keep closer tabs on you. I'm sorry that we left you in such a...
It's fine. I was asking for something stupid anyway.
Ask me again, and I will do whatever I can to support you. You are our only champions. You are the highest...
Yeah, I know. It's just... There was a moment in the Dwarven Kingdom where I was taken into the Veil because I was carrying a shard, but it wasn't the Veil that we had seen before. It was vast and empty, and there was nothing there, and the ground was made of glass. It was a mirror, and I can't stop thinking about it, and I just wanted to go back so I could look, because...
You do not want to go back to that space.
I told you it was a stupid question.
How do I explain this to you in a way that you can understand?
Ouch.
When you call to somebody in a room that is next to you, and they talk back to you, you can hear them.
Right.
But if they're in another room, further away, it's harder to hear them.
Okay.
And yet still in another home, you can't hear them at all. That space is the connection that you share between shards. If you stand in that space, you can possibly see the other location. You could possibly hear what is in those locations, but it depends on how far away you are from that shard.
But we didn't go there willingly. We were taken there.
Then be careful what you say in those spaces, because that's a space that the shard holders.
Oh. Oh, this is terrible what you've told me. Okay, well, good to know.
I would imagine that she's speaking to you, yes?
Yeah, pretty much all the time, consistently.
But did you see where she was?
No.
But could you hear her voice?
Yeah.
So what can she see into you?
Probably more than she wants to, but...
Be careful what you do and what you say when you hold that shard.
Yeah, okay, I'm not holding it anymore, but I really appreciate the heads up. I'll pass that around, thanks. That's it. Sorry about the war. That, really sucks.
I will keep a closer eye on you and assign other gods to you, and we cannot be with you ourselves.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And thanks for watching the kid. I know that's your whole job, but I appreciate it anyway.
As she fades off. It's a good thing you called for her.
Yeah, her sister and
not-
I have a lasting beef.
There you go.
Last time I talked to her, I called her a bitch to her face, so I don't really want to talk to her. But that is awesome. I don't know how to even begin delivering that information.
What is Kashara doing at the moment?
She was eating and eavesdropping to hear what they had to say, but she was kind of salty, so she didn't want to talk to them.
So
All
you're
of that was
eating.
in my brain. That whole
What's-
conversation.
Oh,
Was in
fuck!
my head.
You didn't hear a thing.
Nobody heard
Fucking
anything
shit,
except
I
the
missed
first
that
two
part.
lines. Yeah.
Shit! Well, I
So
guess
you're
she's just
watching
eating
them probably with trying to see what's going on,
Uh-huh.
and you're absent-mindedly kind of humming as you do so.
Yes.
You're also eating,
Yep.
which means you're right next to her, and you hear her humming. Where are the two of you?
Pendleton was going to ask Dom to see. She also wanted to try and talk to Saloon regarding Lathander in the role that he played
Mm-hmm.
in helping her through the veil, and specifically why he helped her, and she wanted to thank him for helping her.
Oh.
Ooh. She comes to you and says, Lathander is recuperating at the moment. He needs time to heal. He took a lot of damage protecting you. He is a bit proud.
I think
But know that he is going to be reassigned to you again as soon as he is able to. I'll let him know that you are thankful.
Thank him for all that he did. For I don't think I would be here if it weren't for him.
You would not be.
That was my way of saying I wouldn't be here without him, but nicer. For my own pride. But let him know that as he followed me through the dark, I will follow him.
I'm sure he'll be very pleased to hear that. I will tell him. And she fades off. Who's next to Kashara, other than you? Are you next to them, or are you in the other room?
I'm next to Dom.
Yeah.
Do a perception check
With my sense of smell.
with your sense of hearing.
With your sense of ear.
Sense of earring. Bears have good ears. Nope, they don't. 13.
13. Actually, it was just a 10 or above. So you hear Kashara as she's sitting there watching them with like very strong passion eyes. She's eating away at the food. She's singing a little bit. But she's only singing this first verse. Do you know what it is you're singing?
Yes.
What are you singing?
I gotta get it back. Round we go, the night is low, down the sea of nightfall keeps us close. Listen while the miner's mind.
I'm just like bobbing along.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. What?
It just keeps repeating it over and over again. Over and over again. And then you break your concentration and she's back. What do you guys want to do?
Talk about that, but I was busy.
You didn't hear it.
Uh-huh.
I would
Sure,
like
are
to
you
become a
humming?
man and like start
I'm
singing along
happy.
with her.
I'm eating.
No, I'm not judging you. It's just that's weird
So, because you're just singing along with her, you are like concentrating on the words because, hey, it's a song.
Yeah.
You've got to know the words. The words are, round we go, the night is low, safe in shadows, soft as glow. The nightfall keeps us close and kind. Listen well to the minder's mind.
I can't write that fast, dude.
you. He transcribed it. You already know.
It's really
What
good.
is that? What are those lyrics? That's creepy as shit, Xanadar.
Yeah, do we hear him singing?
We're both just like humming it together.
Yeah, after a while you guys both hear
What are you singing?
it. It's a
I
nursery
don't
rhyme.
know.
It's creepy.
You're creepy.
Yeah, fuck you.
From your perspective, it's just a nursery rhyme.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, you know it. It's like.
No, I
It's
don't.
like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
I've never heard
It's
that
like,
a day in my life, Kashara.
I think it's
like-
a lovely song.
Right?
It doesn't matter if it's weird. And you just told me that your entire species is bioengineered in a lab somewhere.
What does that have to do with the fucking song?
What were the words again?
Something like, round we go, night low.
What is the nightfall? That's a very specific proper noun, Kashara.
Proper
The
noun.
night.
I love that you place it that way. That is a proper
That
noun.
is a proper noun. What the hell is that?
Well, it was the term that Graham used, I believe, to describe the shadow veil.
Interesting. Can I roll religion on that?
Absolutely.
I would love to.
You can have advantage.
You're so nice to me, Tom.
Would
Absolutely.
everyone be able to
That
do
makes me think that there's nothing in particularly interesting about it. Where's my religion? I think I only have one. 17.
Nothing.
Didn't think so.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Virgil is stupid.
Turtle is stupid.
No.
That's
It's
weird.
a great song.
I think it's a good song. I
It's a
mean,
nursery rhyme. All nursery rhymes are creepy.
doesn't yeah? You ever heard that one? The little axe that could.
Oh, yes.
Little axe.
Well, that's because you know how children cope with immense trauma. I
That is
understand.
awesome. The little
Yeah,
axe that
alright.
could.
Listen, that's a weird
chop,
word.
chop
I don't
all the
like it.
people down.
Okay, Kashara. Fine.
That's a
With
good
the
one.
might of 1,000 pounds.
Dom is singing with you.
See, Dom knows it.
Well, are we going
Hear
to
them
liberate your
scream.
people or what?
I mean, yeah, you're the one that's fucking analyzing everything I do over here,
You're
so.
saying that's a little weird and
No,
if
wait, the
I...
whole
Holy
reason we came
dreams.
here. Hey, Dom, where are we supposed to put these shards?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
Can you ask your people? We were gonna bring them back here because they're corrupting our very souls.
You can put them in the other room if you want.
Oh my god, in the
Yeah,
bar, in the
yeah,
chest, in the
You
other room.
ask our goddesses if they'd prefer that we leave them here or if we kept them with us.
Do you do it? Okay. Yeah. Oh, they don't know. This is kind of a first time deal. Like,
Will you ask them if they could maybe be... You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to say that.
I mean, is there a reason that they didn't do that before? Like, they purposefully hid all of the shards.
Why did they?
Sure, Saloon, they said that okay. The rules have changed now.
She's actively hunting them.
She's hunting, so we
And
can't
she
hide
has
them.
one.
Eventually, she's gonna find them and seek
I
them
think
and
we
get
should
them.
leave
and
them
stuff.
here because she can't get here
Can she
theoretically.
get here?
Well,
Actually,
yeah.
we've
I don't know.
spoken to her in this room, I remember.
Yeah.
So yes, she
Well,
can
isn't
get
that
here.
before they recast all their spells and shit?
Yeah, before we resealed it.
I can't remember if it was or not.
But remember we resealed it
I would
with...
love to remember if that was before or after, but I really can't.
I can't remember that either. But there's something else you should know.
Oh dear God, what?
Just think about what Saloon just told you.
Well...
Oh God. Oh shit. I forgot I didn't mention that. Would he though? I think we should leave them here. I think we should leave them here.
Remember, we're being honest now, Virgil.
Why do you assume I'm lying?
Yeah, there's no reason you should.
Because your mouth's open.
Straight to the heart.
Okay, so perhaps maybe I have been told new information. It's really not super important, but I don't know. I really don't understand it. I was trying to make sense of it in my head before I spit it out.
Sharing is caring.
Is it though?
The truth will set you free.
That leaves a gross
More
taste in my mouth.
importantly, you said that this team is all about honesty.
Well, I said that
Thank
they
you, weird,
prefer
creepy
it
guy.
and they like it because the last time somebody lied to me, they screamed at me for a really long time. And
Hey, welcome to the intervention.
What? No. What? I'm sorry. What? No. What? No. Listen, it's just the shards. They're all connected. So certain people, if we carry them around, can probably eavesdrop on us easier if we're carrying them.
Yes. If you keep them here, they'll be able to listen to us. But me and Mom don't talk about much stuff, so that's okay.
But won't you be able to track them if they're...
That's my
No.
concern. It's like I don't know.
I think they're okay for now.
Is that a risk we're willing to take?
I guess
Yeah.
it's okay if you leave them here.
But didn't... Above the table. Didn't they say something about being able to see?
Yeah, where each of them are.
If they can see...
Yeah, and they can see through them.
Uh-huh.
So we shouldn't leave it
We...
with Tom alone.
Yeah, because
I would rather them come to us than come here.
But
I would
we-
rather have to fight them than have to
Avenge
risk
Dom.
Dom.
Yeah.
I mean, do we remember the whole corrupting
That's
our
what I'm saying,
souls
then we
thing?
would need like a box or something like what Dolan had.
Yeah.
Didn't
to
you
safely
take
store
someone's
it.
portable hole?
Oh yeah, don't you have a bag of holding?
I do have battle.
Should I put them in there?
Would it be okay?
That feels like a horrible idea.
It does
Does
kind of
it
feel...
work that way?
Can Saloon and Shar, Dom, Tom, would you please wish for a magically locked box that we can carry around that we put the shards in, please,
Do you
God?
ask them for it?
Yes, I think we need a vessel to carry them in.
I swear if they give it to us right now, just like that, I'm gonna be so mad.
No, I know, I'm so pissed at them.
You have to get the spell. They can get you the spell, but not strong enough to cast.
Septimus, can you cast these spells, please, God? Please, God.
Is it the spell's secret chest?
Well, I don't know the names of the
I'm
spells.
asking Dom.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes. I have the power to do so. I do not have that spell.
Scroll? Give a scroll?
Can we
Oh.
borrow a scroll?
Hold on.
We won't give
And
it
so
back.
he goes back, and there's the little library, which is only like one little bookshelf. Pulls off a book. This one? Okay. And he hands it over to you. Here you go.
Give me some time.
Okay.
Was that it?
Trust him now?
Yep, that's perfect. Thank
I
you.
That
don't
seemed-
know.
that seemed kinda
I'm
easy.
kind of on the fence about it.
Kind of feels like putting all of our shards in one basket.
A little bit.
What is the
It's
what is
one
the
chest.
No, what
It's
is
a
the
chest.
alternative though? Get
What if-
corrupted?
We
No, I mean I trust him to put the spell in the chest because
He's not
like, Yeah, he's not gonna hold it.
I don't know how that spell works.
in terms of trusting him himself though.
why are we
I think
going
that
I think the spell would
each
be
shard
fine.
should have a different holder, but still be in a chest.
From
Whoa.
what Julius
Because if
told me,
one of-
this spell is what the dwarf was using to hide it from.
Yeah, but it's like a physical
August.
chest, right? We can carry it around.
It disappears until we want it, meaning nobody can access it.
That's perfect.
Okay. Sure. We don't know anybody who can go across plains and see hidden things.
But they never found Dolan Shard, and he had
That
that
is
thing in the
true.
veil forever, so
That
if they
is
could
true.
find them, they would have.
But also, I don't want Septimus to be in charge of whether we do or do not see the shards.
That is true as well.
I mean, I'm cool with
Do
it.
you
Would
trust
anyone
each
be
other?
able to recall it, or would
Trust
it just have to be a magic user to recall the chest?
Give me some time to study the spell, and I'll be able to tell you that.
Also, regardless of that
Shards!
question, there's no other casters in this party, no one else who uses magic, and I would rather somebody that we know and that we have history with cast a spell than a stranger that we go hire off the street.
Yeah.
Well,
Because party members have always been very truthful.
Everyone in this party is so honest and trustworthy.
Honest,
I have done nothing
truthful.
but tell you the truth the entire time.
And you know what is the worst part? I believe that. And
Yeah.
I don't think he needs to lie,
Yeah.
but he's so shady.
I lose nothing by lying to you.
You know what?
Doesn't
Very
no one
true.
know this
This
spell?
is fine.
Couldn't we just have him cast it for us?
I don't know if he can cast. Well, maybe from
Who?
a scroll.
Colin?
Yeah, but he's not here.
Yeah, he's busy. We kind of need it
Zip
now.
Oh,
He's
darling!
exposed
Yeah.
at the moment.
So what do we just sit around
Darling,
here
put
while
on a
you read your
blankie.
spell? Septimus.
Okay, I know how the spell works. Is there a chest here that we can use for this?
I haven't seen the chest. I mean, I've been here for a long time and I haven't seen anything. And as he's talking, you see a chest start to materialize in the
Yeah.
back corner of
Oh,
him.
lovely! I see one right there.
There's no chest in it. It's kind of weird. Like every time I talk about certain things, it kind of like sometimes.
So Dom, if you could ask for anything in the entire whole world, what would it be?
Oh man, I wouldn't even have to think about it.
What is it? Tell me.
Oh, there's these like fish tacos
Mhm.
that like this so delicious.
as they start
And,
to
like, you start
materialize, I'm
describing
like,
And as you do, you like start smelling this like wonderful fish taco smell in the other
Just
room,
pack
and
that.
just like I'm thinking about it so much. I'm even smelling it. It's
Dom.
so
I need,
Oh.
I need you to think of something very carefully for me.
okay.
You want a whole bag of Tyrene's Tears diamonds.
Yes, please.
You want a bag of 500,000 gold pieces.
I would love that right now, actually.
Hey Dom, if you had to think of the most beautiful axe in the world,
God, mithril armor, Dom. That's what you want.
Okay.
And he kind of pulls you over.
I really want a
That chest
mithril
won't work at
axe
home.
Oh, why?
that
It needs
is
to be an
mithril.
exquisite chest.
does it appear?
and
made
beautiful and amazing.
Rare materials that
And nothing
are worth
appears.
5,000
Fucking
gold.
Dom!
No, but you
That
really
is
want
highly
you want this
specific
axe
and
to
also
practice
my
with.
hair broke.
Yeah, I really want to learn how to use
So
an
what do you
axe.
do?
Look at how cool
No.
it is, and I take my axe out and do like a couple cool moves. You want to do that,
Hopefully
don't
he's
you?
able to produce
Yeah, I
such a-
totally really
Oh,
want
yeah,
to learn
alright.
how to use
Hey,
this axe.
Persuasion.
hey, this conversation is super silly and goofy, but, Septimus has a point that needs to be brought up that's actually relevant.
I rolled an 8 to persuade him to.
Oh my god.
He does his best, but nothing appears.
The chest we need would be made of rare materials.
It's made of mithril.
Wait, whoa.
Lovely.
That was a detail that was like
5,000 gold pieces worth of mineral.
That's the lock.
500 million.
Oh, then
Done.
fine. That will work beautifully.
Okay, never mind. Continue on with your silly games.
What's
Also-
your favorite animal?
Dom, go eat your fish
And
tacos.
why is it a giant bear?
Why is it a giant
Oh my god.
Tell me why it is a giant bear.
Tell me why is it just a giant bear?
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I think when the chest is done, we can go.
Yeah. He now has the spell. He can place the shards inside there. and make it disappear.
I don't
guys do
trust
that?
him.
Or do you hold
That's
on to
on record. That is on record. I don't
Pendleton
trust
will
him.
not be releasing her shard.
I just, I
Where-
It doesn't matter if you release it to me or not. I know where it is anyway.
has the question been confirmed?
I just
if-
don't want you to be the one that stands in between us.
Yeah, is it a
accessing
magic user that has to recall it, or can anyone recall it?
Oh, well, it's just
I think if he dies, it reappears.
Yeah.
That's how they were trying to get it from Dolan in the
Dolan,
first place. Is they were
yeah.
trying to kill him so that it would appear and they could take it.
So we have to kill
I
them
have-
if we want them back?
He shows a very small version of it.
The chest?
Touch this, put it in a space that would fit the regular chest, and we can use it, this smaller replica to manifest this.
So,
So yes.
yes. So we just have to, like, strain our energy and just bring it back. Ugh. And then it
I'm
comes
gonna
back.
put my shard in.
Okay, you now have a shard.
Okay, with the little things, I can get to the shard if I need to. Is that what I'm
Do we
understanding?
each
If
have
he
a
takes
little
if he
thing?
gives you the little one, and it's basically like a key, right? You put it into another box and it becomes the.
I don't know, Tom. This is kind of a you thing. It says, so essentially, I'll read the whole
Mhm.
spell. Got the chest, got a very small replica of it, and it can contain 12 cubic feet of stuff.
Wow.
And then I blip it away, and it goes to the ethereal plane, and I can use an action to touch the replica to recall the chest. It appears in an unoccupied space on the ground within 5 feet of you. You can send the chest back to your ethereal plane by using an action and touching both the chest and the replica. After 60 days, there is a cumulative 5% chance that this spell's effect will end.
Yep, 100%. So yeah, someone who's not a magic user, if they take that chest and they put it inside a regular chest, it becomes yours.
Okay.
Okay.
And we
But they
only
have to be able
one
to-
key.
Just like a key, right?
Yeah.
But there's only one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the miniature.
Yeah.
So
We
yeah,
all can't have a little.
We
I
all
really
can't
don't think
do
you
it,
guys would give me one
unfortunately.
anyway.
And if I tried to change or add one of these, the spell would immediately end.
Okay, well, Pendleton, if you carried it, would that make you feel better?
Yeah, if he gives me the key.
There you go.
She's gonna take it. She's gonna.
Ooh, this is an interesting question. It's in your ethereal box.
That was my question to you of who can.
Carry
So
the-
who is it connected to?
Why
You're
does
holding
that
the key.
Matter, Tom?
You're holding the key. The key is not the house.
No.
He has the
Exactly.
house. So
I
you're
don't like him having
so
the
you're
house.
physically in. You are
But
when
who
it's
else
not
is?
appeared. You are connected to the shard, and you are connected to your shard.
I
You're just
simply-
holding the key.
I simply sent it there.
Yes.
So you can't recall it without the key,
No.
or yeah, because even though you're connected to it,
I
you
don't like
still
the
would
idea of
need-
him being in charge of them at all.
He's not in charge of
No.
them.
But
You
he
have
kinda
So you have the
key.
only key.
But
Yeah.
even if I have the key, I can't recall it without him.
Yes,
No,
you
you
can.
can.
Yes, you
Place
can.
it into a chest,
do it
and
right
then
now.
it
You don't
comes.
need him.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not good at magic.
I know.
That's
All
kind of shady.
right. What are we doing? So you have some solutions. You're keeping the keys,
Yes.
and now
She looks very uncomfortable as she puts her shard in the box.
you're putting both in there.
Yeah.
No!
gotcha.
Fuck! No, we're not. No,
yes,
we're not.
we are. You've already said it. You can't
Damn
take that
it.
back.
I don't like his reaction.
No, me neither.
You're holding the key. He's holding the shards.
Yeah, I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that.
But you don't need him, and he's not actually touching
I was
them.
gonna
They're-
say, he's
the-
not
the-
actually-
He's here. The ethereal
do-
plane is
you
not
don't
here.
Only touch to his soul.
You do
That's
need
right.
me to keep this spell going.
Yes.
Well, that's fine.
There's a
She
chance
doesn't
it'll
care.
actually stop at 60
Okay.
days.
60.
Yeah.
60 days, 5%.
Yeah, you guys got the whole roll then.
We can't
So
wait.
you're good.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, very
Cousin's
cool.
brother.
It's cool. We're keeping him around.
I
Justice.
genuinely hate this.
There, we don't have a better.
I just need to know where the shards
But
are
I
at.
feel fucking peer pressured.
We don't have. What's the other option? Carry the damn thing.
I want to have my eyeballs on them at all times.
Then
So
we don't
you,
need it.
You've seen what it does to other people, though.
Do it or don't. It doesn't matter.
Except it does matter, okay? Because it fucks with people's brains and it makes you act in ways that you don't want to. by driving you insane. So this is the
Am I
best
still
option.
hearing voices? Like, as everybody's arguing about
Oh
this?
yeah, we're arguing
Oh,
again. Shit.
yeah, you guys are arguing again. So yes,
But he doesn't.
super,
his-
super, super low, but you can't hear what it is that they're saying.
I'm gonna, like, lean into it, like, try it.
As soon as the shards both go into the box, immediately the voices are gone.
Thank God.
And as soon as that happens, everybody seems like, from your perspective, calms slightly.
So they're arguing, but it doesn't feel like...
Here's the absolute 100% best way of describing this. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, or no. Fellowship of the Ring. They're arguing over what's going to happen with the ring, and the voices keep popping up
Yeah.
and start inciting more anger between them.
Yeah.
That's what's happening here.
Okay.
Dom, does that library of yours happen to have the spell Glyph of Warding?
Jesus. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't use spells. I can go check. And he runs over to it and he says, "Oh, yeah, right here." Pulls it off.
Oh my God.
If it makes you feel better, I can put extra defenses on the chest. Amazing.
Yes. Is it helpful?
That
Yes.
was amazing.
Thank you, Dom.
Oh, so glad to be helpful.
You're the best, Tom.
And then you hear his mom, "Tom, I gotta go and been practicing my fishing."
Exactly. You're so smart.
I'm learning so much from you guys. And he just takes off.
Stop teaching him how to lie.
I'm not.
We already have enough liars.
I am not teaching him to
We're
lie.
totally- He's not going to practice his fishing. There's no fucking water.
Would you rather him be placated or not?
I would rather Nancy know what's going on with her kid.
Well, she's got eyes.
As you look in the back, and there's actually like little targets of fish like, they're floating in the air.
Pendleton wants to kill herself.
All right, you have some new spells. You've got some places for the shards. What do you guys want to do next?
Take a fucking nap.
Can we take 5?
You can absolutely take 5. Everybody takes a rest,
A rest.
full rest,
Full rest
Long
would be
rest?
a long rest,
Yes, a long
and then the
rest.
next day you guys are going to be going out and doing some shenanigans.
Some
I'm assuming.
shenanigans.
Yeah,
And
shenanigans.
we, in the real world, are going to take a quick break
Yes.
so we can get refreshments and so on and so forth. Back in just a couple minutes.
So cool.
I really hate it here.
So far this episode has been another beach episode.
Pretty light, you know?
Very
Pretty
light.
Let's
No
ruin
trauma.
it.
Honestly, it's been super light compared to last time.
Super
Yeah.
light, which was not my plan.
No.
But I think my plan is coming. And you'll know when it happens because everybody will start crying.
What do you
So,
mean? I'm already
you guys have a wonderful, relaxing, enjoyable beach episode time. In the dormitory, you wake up and the table of food is still all there. It's got breakfast stuff on there, and it seems to have taken the palate of Dom. So you see a lot of lox and eggs.
I'm cool with that.
Wait, is this a no day or the same day?
New day.
New day.
Oh,
Brand
We've
new
thank God.
day.
Yeah, we've rested.
All your stuffs are back.
Because I just spent a lot of spells.
Ooh, very nice decisions on that you've chosen to do. So yeah, you wake up the next morning. What do you guys want to do?
Say we just go. Yeah.
Kill Septimate. What?
No.
It won't work if I'm dead.
It won't work if I'm dead. We're keeping Septimus alive. We are all.
There's a part of me that really wants to fuck with Virgil while he was sleeping, but we might as well just.
Just go
Every
straight
You
back.
act like
day.
his guard goblin would let you do
I was
that.
gonna say, and I feel like you would be sleeping with him too, so. I'm
in the
just ready to
middle,
go.
by the way.
Oh yeah, we've decided.
Yeah,
that
we've discussed
in the
this.
middle. Virgil doesn't like that.
You'll get used to it.
You know he
You'll
won't.
get used to
They're like holding hands on top of the bear.
it. That's how my freaking dog is. He
Oh
has to
my
like get
God.
himself right in between. It's like, okay.
That's how my
So-
fiance is with my dog. My fiance's gotta be right in between me and the dog.
Dang it.
That's their rightful place. I'm assuming you guys are going to use the mirror portal in order to get where you're on to go.
Yep.
This red mark indicates where it is that you will come out of, and as soon as
All the way down
you...
there.
Actually, there's multiple ones. This is the one that's in this specific area, the Barbarian Lands.
Okay.
However, your town is like somewhere around this area that you can remember. As far as Kashara remembers, you know exactly where it is that you came from because Gran did not want you going back.
Yeah.
So she made very clear as to where it exactly was. So now that you are going to be going there on purpose, you know the way to go. So yeah, the portal opens up. Dom is there ready to close it behind you, and he says, good luck. I can't wait to see you guys come back safely and soundly. If anything happens here, Shara says, Saloon says she'll keep you informed about what's going on, so.
Before we leave, would I be able to cast Find Familiar?
Absolutely.
Stupid wizard.
Pendleton's gonna give him a hug and tell him, remember to be a kid sometimes.
I got a spear in the back. I'm gonna be the best. I'm having
That's my kind of kid right there.
This is...
Pretty standard
Remember,
for a
swords are
14-year-old
better
boy.
than spears.
Because you got your big great sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. The first thing you guys notice when you step through the portal, through the mirror, is the cold. It hits you immediately. Anybody who is wearing just regular clothes, your body almost locks up from the immediate cold.
Sure,
Virgil
warned us about this. I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Not me.
I would have warned
everybody.
I would have warned
but
Pendleton
me.
and Xanadar.
What the?
Who are both
fuck?
very furry kind of people
Yeah.
already, so it's like,
I'm
all right,
freezing.
okay.
I'm frankly going to get hypothermia.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, and wait, is Dor with us now, or is Dor still technically in the Vale?
The last you would have met with Dor is that he's going to catch up with you. He knows where you're going.
Okay.
And he knows how to get there because of
Dahlin.
Dahlin. So he's going to meet up with you. You probably would have given him the coordinates. So in the next episode, he should join you.
Yeah.
Magically and amazingly.
He'll conveniently
You're right
show
there.
up. Yeah.
Conveniently.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Almost like magic.
Wow.
My Find Familiar is going to be a giant fire beetle.
Oh.
So I will be nice and warm.
Nice. So nice and warm.
I will be holding it like a cat.
Wait, do fire beetles actually radiate heat?
He's a big old on fire bug.
I mean, like in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Big old
I
bug.
imagine it's purring, but it's
Giant
Yeah,
insect.
chittering or whatever. Yeah. I
Tickety-tickety.
probably would have told Xanadar and Pendleton that it was cold. It was gonna be cold. I probably would have reassured Virgil, like, no, what you're wearing, I swear,
It's fine. It's fine what you're wearing. He's wearing nothing.
Yeah.
Septimus would have used context clues.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Kashara's defense, she's not hardly wearing anything either.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm
It's
wearing.
fine.
It's gonna be fine.
And that's why
Going
Virgil's
to
wearing Pendleton's coat.
You.
Oh, that's right. I have fur. And
Me
just
too.
Gonna, she's
And then
just
I'm a
gonna start.
So you get to this location, and immediately you know exactly where to go because there's a river that's next to you. You know, based on the river itself, how to get to where it is that you want to go. You guys just start hauling butt there? What's your
God,
plans?
yes.
Actually, I want to. Not yet.
I would like to look for a polar bear.
A polar bear?
There are no polar bears in this region.
Are there dire bears?
There are dire
Bears?
wolves in
How?
this area.
Well, I guess I
Alright,
can look it up.
I guess I'll be a wolf.
Yeah, you actually do see a few way off in the distance.
For 10 minutes, okay. Well, then I will not do that yet.
Yeah, so you do see enough to be able to become a dire wolf at this point.
Damn.
So well done, you.
Way to go.
As you guys continue to walk, because it's quite a journey to get through the town, you start seeing that the sun starts going down. It starts getting darker and darker as you guys continue. You guys are starting to think maybe we should stop and like pitch a tent, kind of a situation. Sorry, I keep telling you.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Also the same thing. But you guys continue like, no, it's almost there. And it actually happens. You get across a bridge, and you eventually make it into a very worn, torn area. The buildings have been destroyed on purpose. You see that there's not very many skeletons or anything like that around. Everything's been picked clean. But you can definitely see the remnants of the area that once was your home.
Pierce the veil.
As you pierce the veil, you start to see creatures way off in the distance that their eyes shine in the darkness. So you know that they're there, and you know that they're watching you, but they're so far away.
Can I gauge how far-ish?
Like a good 30 feet to 60 feet.
Oh, that's not that far. Oh, actually.
Oh boy.
But every time you get close, they seem to disappear.
Yeah. Okay.
As you start to look around, you start realizing like this spot here, this was where you got your food from, like the milks and things like that. This is where you would be scolded by some of the other Grams characters that were there. You start seeing bits and pieces of your past. Everybody else do a perception check.
And did I see any form on those, or were they just lights? Like just glowing eyes?
Glowing eyes. Not glowing is the wrong word. Shining in the light
Like how
of the
like
veil.
a coyotes does at night?
There you go.
And did I see any form, or was it just the eyes?
The form is extremely hard to catch.
Okay.
Perception checks?
16?
16?
24.
24.
13.
15.
Plus 9. Stop. I'm sorry.
No one really catches it except for you. As Kashara is looking at different places and reminiscing about certain things, you realize that she's continuing to sing the song that she was earlier.
Ooh.
So much so that I would imagine that you're writing the words down without her actually noticing. And so this is what she's singing.
Oh dear.
Round we go, the night is low, safe in shadow, softest glow. The nightfall keeps us close and kind. Listen well to the minder's mind. Daddy Marvel sees and knows where the mountain darkly goes. Good ones sleep in nightfalls keep. Bad ones go into mountains deep.
Love that.
Round we go, mind the rules and shadows show. Round and round the whispers say, in the mountain you mustn't stray.
Love that. And this is all mountains up here. So it could be anywhere that we might get fucking killed.
But as you're singing, you know exactly which mountain to stay away from.
Oh, I do. Okay.
It's the one with all the stones walking straight up into the path.
Okay.
It is extremely clear. And for whatever reason, even while you're singing it,
While I
you're
have
seeing with you all the other kids that used to play alongside you.
while I
and
have
they're all
pierced the
chanting.
veil up, if I look that way, do I see anything?
You see multiple things inside the mountain. In specific, the mountain that you were not supposed to go to.
Uh-huh.
As a matter of fact, that mountain is where you and Anansi were talking about going and checking out. But the Graham who only had one eye, when she scolded you and told you not to go,
Mm-hmm.
that's where she was telling you not to go.
Okay.
Bad things happen. The bad kids are the ones who go there.
Do they come back?
No. And some of the special kids get to go there too, but that's also very rare. Anansi gets to go, but not Kashara.
Kashara, I'm assuming this isn't how you remember this place. There's nobody here.
Well, no, I mean, we had to abandon it when I assumed that we were being poached for our skins, but apparently that's not the whole truth. But given what I've found out, I don't think many people would want to stay where they were treated like cattle and raised and bred
No.
for specific
Of
purposes.
course not.
So, yeah, it's not. I mean, it used to be so fun. I mean, we used to run around over there and eat our meals in a communal area together over there and have weekend performances over in that little bonfire area, and it's all gone.
I'm sorry.
It's been a minute since it's happened, so that's cool.
The thing that Kashara, the child, wouldn't have really understood or noticed is that the place has more of a feel of a concentration camp than anything else.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
So like the barbed wires
Yeah.
and the walls, they're meant for keeping things in, not necessarily keeping things out. And even now, it's still hard to imagine, because this is your childhood. This is your play. As you continue, you start realizing, like, more of the children that you would play with, there'd be less of them, and then less of them, and then less of them. And you remember now a lot clearer Gran screaming at you and all the other kids that were with you. You know, run, go into the forest as fast as you can, get away, get away. And some of the older yous ran. And you almost ran, but you didn't. You stayed behind because you were just afraid and you wanted to stay close to Gran. But what you saw was that there was things outside of the camp that started to hunt and devour the children who ran.
Beautiful.
And you were saved only because you were too scared to run. And even Graham, you can remember seeing her face, being horrified, trying her best to fight off the minders, who were all human, all wore a very, very specific, almost sterile looking outfit, all with axes that look exactly like yours. And she was fighting them off.
And I remember this clearly now that I'm here.
Now that you're here, all this comes flooding back immediately.
She's just gonna say, like, she needs a minute and just kind of does that, like, classic cliche thing in the movies where you just kind of go and, like, touch things around you, but she just needs a minute to kind of, like, settle with these memories, to, like, realize that her entire childhood and memories were a complete lie, basically. But she's not screaming about it. She's being just very uncharacteristically quiet.
Do a history check.
15.
It's at this point you start remembering the voice of this individual speaking to you. Now go ahead, Kashara.
Oh.
Try again. This time try it with your hand. Do it this way. Do it that way. You don't want to make me angry now, Kashara.
Can I finally see the face that goes with this voice?
It's becoming clearer. You see a different outfit, but it's very similar to the ones that the minders wear. And as he's talking to you, you can even hear your own voice speaking to him. Yes, Daddy Marvel, I promise I'll do better. I'll do better. Don't punish me again. But there was a point in 2 or 3 or 4 where you did disappoint him enough where he grabbed a metal ball and put it into your mouth because you tried to bite him.
Nice.
And so you remember the taste of the metal on your tongue, and you're almost choking on this metal ball as he's put it there, and he says, now remember, this is here because you've been naughty. Be better behaved. Remember, Graham told you to behave when you see me. Daddy Marvo doesn't like it when you misbehave. And you remember all the tortures now, all the cruel things that they did. And now seeing it as an adult, you realize that they were not just hurting you and being mean to you, they were grooming you to be a certain type of person, to be a weapon. But they always took very good care of your hair. They would comb your hair all the time and clean your hair and clean your teeth, clean your nails. But they would treat you very badly. And in a lot of places you see that symbol up on the walls. And finally, there's one place that you'll be able to actually see the full name written on the wall that now you can actually read. And the name of the institute is the Nightfall Institute. N.I.
This place is like a camp, like a compound of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a central area where these people would have like lived and watched from? I want to look for like records and like writings or anybody who might be alive so I can kill them slowly and painfully.
Everything down here at the bottom of the mountain is homes, food, necessities, that kind of thing. There's a barracks down here also, but it's picked through and destroyed. There's only one place. There's a stairway going up into the mountain and a hole basically in the mountainside.
Kashara, what's up the mountain?
I don't know for sure, but if my memories serve true, which I can't completely count on them right now, you go up the mountain, you don't come back. And I'm sorry, I said when I had my pierced veil up, I did see something in the mountain, or I did,
yeah.
What did I see in the mountain?
The glowing eyes.
The glowing eyes still. And
Multiple pairs.
In what?
Multiple pairs
Yeah.
of glowing eyes.
And when we arrived, I pierced the veil and I saw the shadow creatures. Do they remind me of the ones that I saw eating the children?
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm seeing those eyes in the mountain now, and I don't know what it means. I don't know what they are. I can't tell, but I know that they are largely responsible for the death of many young Tabaxi.
Okay, one thing at a time. Just let's not cut into the veil, and let's go up there, because I think that's where we have to go.
Of course, we need to go up there.
I know it sucks.
Anybody else want to do anything else before you head up?
Pendleton just looks sad.
It's a sad place.
Virgil
It's a
looks
very-
angry. He's pissed off. This makes him so angry.
So you head up the mountain. As Kashara is heading up the mountain, you are trembling. You are strong. You are fearless. For whatever reason, there's a part of you deep down that is terrified
Yeah.
of going up this place. Everybody else do a perception check. This is a low roll. 14? Yep.
23.
Yep.
9.
Nope.
13.
Yep. All those who saw can see that Kashara's hair on her entire body is standing on end, and it is glowing slightly, ever so slightly, and it almost looks like it's trying to pull her away from this area. You continue up the mountain. Every step is almost agony for Kashara as she continues to push through. You can almost hear Anansi and you joking about wanting to go and touch the door at the top of the mountain. Anansi wants to do it because she's done it before. But you're not allowed to. You're okay. Until you keep moving and you keep walking. You meet the final door at the top of the mountain. And you look over the top, or the rest of the city that you guys have been in. And as you do, you see that things are walking around and moving around in the areas that you guys have just left. But they're so far away at this point, you're not actually able to pick out individual things. You just see the shining eyes of multiple creatures.
And this is
looking
still
around.
through the veil, or is this just...
This is definitely through the veil.
Okay.
However, everybody else at this point can also see it in the real world as well. So something is being aware of the fact that you are climbing the mountain and heading into it. Anything else?
No.
As soon as you walk inside the mountain, it kind of gives you a little bit of a shock. The reason is because outside of the mountain, everything is very primitive. Everything is rocks and stones and crude buildings and everything else. But as soon as you walk inside, it's manicured, it's organized, it's clean, it's a completely different area, and it's even sterile.
Like a laboratory?
A laboratory would be a perfect example. I need my druid to do a nature check.
Ooh. Is it going to be unnatural? Am I going to finally rage? What is my nature? You know what? I haven't used this yet.
Oh,
Go
using his
ahead,
coin.
reroll. Get the same thing.
Oh no!
9.
9. There are tracks everywhere inside.
What kind of tracks?
You're not sure. They don't look like any tracks you've ever seen, but then again, it could just be this place.
I'm going to point them out to everybody else and just say,
Do I know what kind they are?
there's something weird.
You would see them and recognize them as tracks of the creatures outside the wall.
Can I share this?
On the other side of the veil?
No.
No?
Specifically on the other side of the wall that they were placed inside of. The
So-
creatures meant to keep them inside.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the glowing eyes are different than the creatures in the forest.
No, they're the same.
They are the same.
No, they're the same. They're
They're
using the
guard
veil.
dogs.
Obviously, they're using the veil.
Well, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Like, are they veil creatures
Yeah.
and this? Or
That's
are they...
horrible.
Okay.
And I have a theory on what they might be, and it's so fucked up, and I know I'm not wrong, but I would love to be wrong, just once.
I'm almost sure you're right.
I just for once would love to be wrong, Tom.
Isn't this great?
No, that is the worst thing that you could ever say.
Uh-huh.
That is horrific.
I know. It's so great.
Anybody have
So you
copious amounts of
continue.
C4 so we can blow this mountain up? Because I hate it here. That is horrible.
You continue along. Let's see. Kashara would notice the bones and things that are in this area that have been picked clean are orc bones and human bones. Pendleton would also notice that there's a lot of warfare that happened here. She's an expert on war and fighting and things. So you would notice that there's a lot of different weapons and things that are still left on the ground from whatever it was that attacked this place. The main point is that the force that came and attacked here was a big, big orc force. Like, they overwhelmed the minders and the people who were here quickly. Do a... What would this even be? Intelligence or wisdom?
Oh, good. My 2 dump stats.
Same.
I'm gonna let you have advantage on this just because you are a person of war.
Good.
This is your area of expertise.
Thank you, King Tom. I am but a
wow.
20 for wisdom.
Nice. At first, you just realize that there's lots of people that have been died here. And then you notice something strange. The orcs didn't come from the entrance. The orcs came from inside the mountain and were fighting from the mountainside out. Not from outside the mountain in. Anybody want to do anything else? Or keep on going?
This is so atrocious.
You continue to go through the rest of the mountainside. There's lots of different tunnels and areas. However, there is a specific scratch in the wall that keeps putting an arrow point. And it keeps showing you the direction to go. Someone has made a very clear direction for people to move around and get through this labyrinth of areas. Do you follow it or do you go a different direction?
Was it recently scratched, or was it like designed to be that way?
Someone scratched it into the wall. It was not original design. It was done afterwards. However, these are old scratches, extremely old scratches. You'd probably say a good. How long have you been with Gran? 10, 15 years?
Yeah.
10 years? About that old.
I say we follow them because I assume they would lead to where the orcs took people out, but I still want to look for any records room, any place that would have been Minders specific
Yeah.
to read whatever they left behind.
As you continue to go through the mountainside, you see areas that would have been used for record keeping and operation tables. There's a horrific moment where you see a rack up on the wall. And after a few moments, you're like, what is this rack doing here? Like, it's meant here for a purpose. And then you realize it's a tanning rack.
I have a feeling you're going to say that.
But all the books and things, all the records are empty. There are no pages on the ground. There are no scattering of anything. It is just completely and utterly empty. All the utensils are gone.
They left on purpose.
Yes, they packed up
And moved.
and
After,
moved.
yeah.
It's like a house that has been completely renovated and left. There's nothing left. On purpose. Not in a hurry.
It's disgusting.
You continue to go through following the arrows.
Yeah.
And eventually you come to a room that makes everybody's skin crawl. Kashara, as you walk into the room, your hair is standing completely on end. You are, in essence, glowing a bright green that is even illuminating the room around you. Everybody in the room can see that you are lit up, and your nails are also lit up, as well as your teeth, actually. This room has a number of bookcases and things on the walls. However, there is writing written into the bricks themselves.
What does it say?
They are the same as the arrows that you've been following this entire time. You also
directions or
the arrows that you've been all the way
Yeah.
through. This is the same scratches.
yeah.
Someone has scratched a message
Okay.
into the wall with it. You also see the beginnings of a claw in the middle of the room that is the same shape as your hand, but it's a cut into the veil. And it's just an inch long where each one of your fingers has laid, and wind seems to pass through. Someone closed the rest of it, but they left an inch for every one of your fingers, almost like a message. As you all approach the wall, you see a message that says A. Period. We have been deceived. they are gone, I will make them pay. We must keep ourselves hidden from them. Do not trust Daddy.
Well, that's obvious. Are those bookshelves empty?
There's also a name written apart from the message. And there's also a picture up on the wall, a portrait. Underneath the portrait is the name Celine. Solene, Celine. The picture is of an elderly woman who looks extremely like Gran. But this Gran has no scars.
Oh my god. Okay, good here.
I need Pendleton and Kashara to roll a history check.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Is the name
1.
Is the name carved into the wall?
Wait.
Hmm?
I want to use my luck point. Or my whatever.
Yeah.
Who knows, I might use my luck points as well.
No.
Mhm.
I'm going to use a luck point.
Okay.
And it's a tabaxi woman.
18.
Yes.
It's going to be an 18.
18. You recognize it just as well as Kashara recognizes it at the exact same time because it's a name that you guys have read before in Tristan's notebooks. Pendleton would recognize the name but not remember the story. Kashara, you remember the story. There was a tabaxi who Tristan went and helped. They were all slaughtered because there was another breach in the veil, and he went and saved it and closed it. And he left Celine to guard the shard.
How long ago was that?
You want to say like 75 years ago? And so she was left, but she was the last. She was the only survivor. And in the notebook, you remember her saying, Tristan saying, that he was so sad that she was the last, but she was the only one who would save or stay behind and guard the shard. And he hoped that she would do it as long as she possibly could. But obviously, from the portrait, she left. And her eyes in the portrait are green.
Green means you have the shard.
Yeah, she fucking took it.
I don't know if it's worse if she took it or if she left it.
Right? Well, it makes me think
Those are
that
both terrible
she,
choices.
That's your
maybe
great grandma.
not turned into a nice tabaxi thing.
What's this liquid all around us?
Yeah. Describe this
That-
room, Tom.
Is a fantastic question. The room is filled. Since you're the magic user in the group, go ahead and roll an Arcana.
Ooh. Natural 20.
Nice.
They were once attached to large vials that were on the sides of these rooms. The vials have been since broken. However, the tubes connecting the vials is still intact, and they're still flowing with this essence. At first, you think it's some kind of a magical arcana kind of a situation, but the more you study it, you realize they're souls that are traveling between the pipes that haven't left.
And I'm sorry, I missed it. Are it's just strewn across the floor, or they're in the pipes?
They're in pipes that are on the tops of the floor, almost like carvings, almost.
Okay.
But the thing that is the most interesting to you is the fact that they keep following Kashara wherever she walks. They keep just gathering in that area, and they keep walking alongside her as she just keeps moving around the room.
And they are lost souls, or how'd you describe them? Or like unused souls?
Unused drainage souls sitting in a tube in the room.
Like to feed a shard.
Very possibly.
I hate you, Tom. In the best, nicest, most friendly and loving way, I hate you.
Then you're gonna hate this next part.
Oh god.
Everybody roll perception.
I really thought you were about to say initiative.
I know, me too.
I was so
Is it
prepared.
advantage 3?
Yes.
23.
23.
19.
Oh my
19.
god, that's
27.
terrible.
17.
11.
The two of you don't see it, everybody else does. There is a scream and a call from the opening of the room that you guys, not room, the opening to the mountainside that you hear
From where we just came from?
the very beginning of it.
Yeah.
As those eyes that have been watching you begin to rush into the area that you guys have been staying in.
Lovely.
Who got over 20? Both of you recognize the sound. It sounds exactly like Kashara's battle cry.
Fucking knew it, Tom. That's fucking despicable.
As these creatures who are not tabaxi,
What do you think they did with the bad children?
as they begin to rush into the area to kill the things that have entered into their mountain. You will be fighting, when we come back, the mutants who weren't Ks.
They were A's and B's, let me guess.
No,
No, they were worse than that because there's lower than that.
Well,
there's
they're
lower than the Ks, the ones who weren't able to be
They
harvested.
were farmed for mutated monster guards
But
through the
A's went
veil.
up here too, is what I like.
but
they're
the A's are
definitely-
gone.
I was just, there's definitely some fucking A's in here somewhere. There's gotta be. Like, I know it's definitely, like, the majority is those who are lower than us, but I know that there's some A's in there.
All the rejects have been used as guard dogs on the outside that
fucking
you were
despicable.
scared of.
That is fucking.
That's why you couldn't recognize the footprints of them as they were going through and out in and out of this whole area. And so you'll be fighting an army of you
Beautiful.
when you come back. Happy Halloween, everybody. Welcome
The least happy Halloween ever.
to Trauma Tuesday. And when we return, we'll be battling it out with a number of Kashara's
Cousins.
cousins, twins, clones.
Clones.
Clones. Clones.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us on this lovely, wonderful Tuesday before Halloween. We look forward to seeing everybody next week as we roll initiative. See you guys later.
Bye.